Hey guys, what's going on? FY Pawn here, and welcome back to Across the Obelisk. Since we last left off, we were just barely about finished, but unfortunately life stuff got in the way and I had to end early. For this stream, we are going to wrap up our previous run with Madness 3, and hopefully we will be able to go with the Grukli, Gustav, Zek, and Malukah combo that I have brewed up. So, without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens, because we've got quite a bit to do. So to start off with, obviously, we need to finish our group Heiner, Sylvie, Cornelius, and Otis. But once we are immediately done with that, I'm going to move to Madness 4, if we have it unlocked. Or, we're going to move back to Madness 2, but add 2 modifiers to make it look like Madness Tier 4. But anyways, let's get into things and see what happens. We're not going to go with Elemental Proliferation, because, well, I mean we could, but I think it's a bit too dangerous. I'd rather get the win, to be honest. So yeah, let's just go for what we can here, and hope we can do quite well. Alright, so we got some Psychics, Angels, Duelists, Knights. Yeah, it's a whole shebang here. Alright, to make ourselves a bit more fortified, we're going to haste up Heiner here. Gonna go Camouflage to get a multi-shot off. Song of Celerity so everybody's a little bit faster. We can get a Hidden Weapon or use Last Reward to get a free card. Hidden Weapon can draw the Sharpening Knife, so we'll do that. In fact, I should have probably done that first, but negligence on my part. At the very least, I can do Last Reward once again, get another Sharpening Knife, and rinse and repeat the effort. Because why not? More sharpening means more damage, after all. Which is good in our case. We're going to go with Shield Wall here, and we're going to go Provoke, so we can urge people to target Heiner. We'll get a Blood Rage going immediately so we can get a barricade going for everybody, if only just to increase our block significantly more. Alright, we don't need to use Healing Rain, but we can use Meditate to get some Holy Fire if we wish. It doesn't look like we'll be able to get anything else though, so we're just going to use Anthem of Hope here to get some Encourage and Inspire. And we'll use Bulk Heal just to heal up Heiner a little bit, so we can save our mana for next turn. Because I don't think we're going to be using Holy Fire just yet. Cornelius, on the other hand, is a choice. So let's see what we got for him. We got a ton of heat-based moves. We got the natural Pyroblast, which is going to be nice. We could just go for the straight Pyroblast and deal a ton of damage to the Psychic, but I don't think that's going to work as we want it to. Rather, I think it's in our best interest to use the Prismatic Field here. That way we can get some more defenses. Because 35 protection to defenses isn't bad. In addition to the boost of damage, so that's a plus. We're going to go with Ember Storm here, so we get more damage, and then we'll do a Fireball here. That way we can get just the spread there going. It'll just overall help our case of dealing with the enemies. And at the very least, Heiner's tanking most of these shots, which is the most important bit here. So yeah, that's a plus. We're probably going to have to go for a Dispel, though, if we can, to get rid of the Sanctify that they're getting. Which is a nuisance, but it just happens, I suppose. We can do Vitalizing Serenade, though, give ourselves a big booster in defense. We've also got Volley here, which I'm probably going to use. So we'll start with Vitalizing Serenade, so we're, you know, beefed up a little bit more. Gonna go Camouflage. And I guess we go Volley here? Yeah, Volley is the best choice here, so we'll get 2 strikes going. There we go. End our turn there. Heiner goes next, naturally, but he's going to beef us up like crazy. I think Stockade is the way to go. yeah, if we go Stockade, and we go Battle Plan, actually, then we can save Steel Forge and Last Guardian for later. So we're going to do that and that. Unless we want to save Entrench for later. I'll save Steel Forge and Last Guardian for later. Those are a bit better. There we go. Get some thorns going, and we should be good to go. Oh, the consecration begins. Thankfully, we're beefy enough to actually outlast those sorts of problems. But we do actually need to deal some harm to them. Otherwise, things are just going to get a lot worse for us. So we're going to follow up with a Solar Flare. Going to get Holy Storm going to get some Consecrate going. Or Sanctify, I should say, specifically. We are then going to use Holy Nova here. Get even more Sanctify. We can then use Holy Fire here to purge the Psychic if we wish, which I think is the best course. And finally, we can go with a Vitalize and give and I guess we can remove the burn with Healing Rain. So, all the better that we do that. Alright, now we go with Cornelius, who's going to lay down heat like crazy. We'll get Heat Wave going. We can activate Mana Gem. I think we go Scorching Ray here to get rid of the Psychic immediately. But before that, we're going to use Transmission on Sylvie here. Give her some more attack before we strike the Psychic down. Because I do believe the Psychic is the most dangerous out of them all. Next to the Angel and the Duelist. I'm not too worried about the Knight, but he has his... I have my concerns with him. But I digress. We're going to go with Adrenaline. Double shot. And we'll be doing rapid fire on the Angel, I'd say. We can't exactly draw anything else, so yeah. We're gonna do rapid fire and be done with it? Yeah, we'll do rapid fire. And we'll probably do it again, just to be safe. But before that, I'm going to activate Chant of Initiative. To where I give it to, I guess, Cornelius. We're going to give an Ode of War to Heiner, so he's got a bit more evasion, so he can block some attacks. And we'll rapid fire once more on the Angel, which will just bring him back, and we'll be good to go. You know how it be. Alright. Okay, we got a juicy Flame Strike if we wish, but I don't think that's going to help us against the Duelist now that he's got protection. Which does suck, but it's perfectly fine, honestly. As for whether I use Flame Strike or not, if I want to give as much burn possible, I think it's for the best. But it only applies once is the problem. I think I'm gonna go for Flame Strike, as much as the cost annoys me. We'll get a Scroll of Intellect for Cornelius, and while we can't do anything else beyond that, it's perfectly fine. At the very least, the burn is going through, and we're doing something with it. Okay, we're gonna do Last Guardian, Steel Forge. We'll do a Battle Shout with Stockade, and I will get the Provoke back on, so we got more taunts. So that way Heiner is the sole focus for the most part. Yeah, that true defense is just coming in clutch. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go with Atonement here. We can detox, which might actually be pretty good for Heiner. We will then Vitalize Heiner, because he's probably gonna take a lot of damage. We'll detox Cornelius just in case. And while I cannot use Celestial Brilliance, I do have 3 mana, which will be brought to 7 next turn, for later use. Alright, let's just hope it's enough to deal with these guys. We'll have to see. Alright, we've got the Ode of War coming in. We will give the buffer to Heiner. We'll use Falcon Shot against the Angel, I believe. Yep, we'll use Falcon Shot. We'll follow up with Vitalizing Serenade. Get the Hidden Weapon, even though it does not work apparently. We'll use Last Reward, and we'll guess... I guess I'll get another Vitalizing Serenade here, because why not? And I will use the Rest on Burning Shot to get some big damage on the Angel. Alright, perfect. Now we can start focusing on the Angel and get them down. We can do Craft Gem, which I will give promptly to Otis, who will benefit the most out of it, I suspect. We'll use the Scroll of Intellect on... I guess Heiner. And, oh boy, we got Recurring Nightmare. That'll be fun. Now, will this kill if we go for it? I think so. Let's go Searing Blast, let's see. Yep, it goes for the kill. And now we can use Recurring Nightmare here to deal immense amounts of damage to, I guess, the Duelist. Or do I want to? I could use Combustion. It's already too late, bugger it. We'll use Recurring Nightmare on him. There we go, big damage. Oh, the block covers the Angel, unfortunately, which sucks. But thankfully we got Otis next turn, so that's just going to make things a lot easier. Alright, we're going to go Stockade here, Spike Shield, Reinforce Shield to double our block, and I guess we'll go Heat Laser to get an additional taunt going, if only temporary. As for Otis, specifically, we can Sanctification here, but I think it's in our best interest to Sacred Ceremony or Mass Dispel at least. I think I will first Flash to see what cards we get. We get a Mana Gem, perfect. That gives us the amount needed to cast Sacred Ceremony for free. We can then use Sanctification here to double any... double any Sanctify, I suppose. But seeing as how we don't have anything worthwhile for Sanctify, aside from dealing with him, I don't think we can benefit as much as I want. So, next benefit is Innervate, so we'll give that to our Archer Sylvie, and we'll be good to go. Man, the healing though. Good thing the Thorns are coming in clutch. I was right to pick up as much Thorns as I could with Heiner. That was just a bit... That was a good move. We're gonna go with Cornelius here. We won't be faster than Duelist, but hopefully we should be able to deal more damage. Alright, Hidden Weapon does not apply here, so Camouflage. I guess we Ricochet. There we go. We go with a Volley here. And that should go for the kill for the Duelist, because fire damage. And now we focus on the Knights. Okay, we don't have any cards currently, but we can use Evocation here to get more mana for next turn. We'll use Hellflame, we'll use the Grimoire Flames, and we'll use Transmission to get Cornelius up to 8 mana. At least, anyways. Alright, now the Knight is suffering immense pain, which is good. We can use a Mass Dispel here, but we're going to use a Healing Ring because that's more effective. And I guess we follow up with a Vitalize, and we'll give that to Heiner for now. And yeah, we'll give Heiner some buffers, and then we'll just get Sylvie to waylay into him. Alright, so we're going to go Spike Shield. Do we go Battle Shout or Thousand Needles? I'm going to go Battle Shout because we can regenerate our armor skill. There is Thousand Needles, but we'll be fine. I guess Blood Rage into Thousand Needles. There we go. That works. Gives us as many thorns as we possibly can, and we get Rapid Fire to boot, so that's nice. We'll go Rapid Fire. We'll last reward ourselves to Rapid Fire again. And I guess we can Camouflage before we do it again. There we go. Big Deeps. And he'll die once Cornelius is done, I suppose. But thankfully, Fireball. Because Fireball OP. Alright, we don't need Garden of Thorns, because we're already splitting a lot of it to begin with. Do we need Parry or anything? Honestly, no. We could get another Combustion, or we could go for the Meteor Shower, which is a 10 cost, repeat 4. I mean, it's not bad. I'm going to go with the Sanctuary, though, because that'll give Bless and Vitality, which Otis should be good with. And I guess we'll grab Meteor Shower just because we can. Yeah, and we don't need the Combustion there, so we're going to go Meteor Shower, because why not? In front of you is the central obelisk, and under it you can see a large altar. This is your last chance to rest and regain some strength. We feel refreshed, and it's time for the moment of truth. You reach the inner sanctum of the obelisk, but it is too late. Any ritual that has been performed here is already over. After a quick glance around the room, you can still see the body of the princess behind the altar. It seems she is still alive. Then your eyes focus on the shadowy figure in front of the altar. It's Lord Hanshek. The brooch on his neck glows brightly, and a dark energy emanates from it. He looks at you and gives you a sinister smile. You're the one to blame for bringing that thing back, freezing all my people. What are you talking about? I just activated the obelisk and went on my way. You elves, always condescending, arrogant, and blaming others. You look like a young elf who just came out of the forest and knows nothing about the world. Listen, you young lady. This place and this magic I obtained predates the elves, and is much more powerful. It is a shame, but you won't be able to go back to your forest. Alright, it is time. Let us begin. We're going to do Song of Celerity here. We're going to follow up with a Adrenaline here. Sharpening Knife. And I guess Camouflage until we can figure out what we do with the weapon. Alright, we're going to meditate here. There we go. We can also get a Desperate Prayer going. We can do Healing Rain, but I'm going to save that for, well, literally any opportune time. But we're going to definitely use the Vitality here to beef up. We're going to save Bulk Healer for later. And Holy Fire I will save because we need more burn before we do that. Okay, we're going to go Shield Wall. We'll go Reinforce Steel here and Provoke. So that way Heiner is the target for most blows that happen. And now we will start pelting with Reckless Abandon, I suppose. We'll get a Mana Gem going. We will Transmission for Sylvie and Heiner here. And I guess we'll finish with a +1 Pyroblast. Get some burn going. Because why not? Alright, it's time for the Shadow Clone issue. Or the Shadow Clones themselves, I should say, specifically. Shouldn't be too hard, all things considering. Alright, we're going to use Falcon Shot here. Get some Sharp going. Going to go with Chant of Initiative on, I guess, not Heiner, but we'll give it to Cornelius. Give him a bit more speed to work with. We'll then use the Ode of War to at least protect Heiner from a few attacks. We will then Camouflage follow up with a ricochet to get some attacks going. We'll follow up with another camouflage to get even more damage. And do a burning shot here. Unfortunately, no burn can be done because we're applying sight and bleed, which is annoying. But we do have the chant of initiative, which we'll give to Otis next. Who's going to be the big fast? Alright. We're going to use... First, let's use Flash, so we can make sure we're seeing things. We can use Mass Dispel here, which would be a good idea. We'll do Prayer of Protection here. We'll get the Mass Dispel, so we're getting rid of any burn we're worrying about. We'll use a Vitalize on Heiner, because we kind of need him alive. And we'll save the Prayer of Healing in favor of wanting to... I guess we could detox the Shadow... It's fine. As long as we do enough burn and all that, we should be fine. No need to be too crazy about it after all. Alright, Cornelius, you're up. Let's see. You've got quite a few spells. Let's see what you can draw. Oh boy, you got Searing Blast, Fireballs... I think I'm gonna go with the Searing Blast strictly because of the burn. Yeah. Better to have a bunch of burn than just one, right? We'll do Craft Gem here to give Otis... No, let's give it to actually Heiner here. Then we'll use, I guess, Ember Storm here. Get some burn just passing on to everybody. Searing Blast to add to that. And we'll do Fiery Shield instead of Recurring Nightmare. Just so we can split up damage. After all, the more the better. Ah, disintegrates. Okay, we're gonna go with Stockade here. 1,000 Needles. And I guess we do have one turn of Taunt left, but we can use Mana Gem here to get a Last Guardian. We can use Helping Hand to get some more card draw, so we'll give that to Sylvie before using Heat Laser, which will at the very least give us more taunt to work with. Alright, let's see. Pick one card from your discard pile and put it into your hand. Cost 0 and vanish. I think this actually removes the card, doesn't it? Yeah, if we had the different card, then it'd be fine, but whatever. Alright, we've got either Rapid Fire or Volley. I think it's in our best interest to use Volley. We can't draw the Sharpening Knife yet, so that is not an option, but we can use Elven Agility here. And make our attacks more accurate, or at least help with the attacks here. There we go. We have multi-shots, but we'll definitely use double shot here. So that way we can go with, let's say, rapid shot here, I think. Yeah, let's say rapid shot's the best option here, but we'll use hidden weapon all the same. So that way we can get sharpening knife here. Well, yeah, we're going to use rapid fire first, though. We will target the one with the least health. Alright, and continue pelting. There we go. I guess we could do with the rapid fire, make that free. Yeah, we don't need it. It's fine. We got plenty of damage coming for us after all. Or at least 2 deal, rather, I should say. Okay, we're gonna start with Holy Nova here, I suspect. Yeah, we'll do Holy Nova. There we go. That'll make this Sanctification here cost one, which we can then double. And then we'll Sanctification here again. But we're gonna target Lord Hanshek specifically. So that way we can get as much healing from him at a sooner date. But before that, we're gonna use Sanctify here, give everybody a buffer, and we'll be good to go. Because why not get as beefy as we possibly can, right? Alright, Heiner's looking a bit worse for wear. We should probably get him on... We should probably heal him as soon as we can. Which does suck, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Alright, we'll get as much recovery for Heiner as possible. We will use Searing Nova in that respect. And while it's not enough to take out anybody, it's still enough to deal a lot of damage. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of damage. Oh, pain. Okay, we're gonna go with Entrench, obviously. Get our shields back up. Gonna go Spike Shield. I guess Blood Rage. I'm gonna need Steel Forge here, Battle Shout, Barbed Wire, and Provoke. If only to get the focus back on Heiner. Alright, we're gonna go Chant of Initiative on Cornelius. It would bring him up to 19, I think. Oh, no, it brings him to 21. That's good. We'll get some evasion on Heiner. We will then follow up with... I guess Ricochet? Yeah, Ricochet would get the potential kill there. We'll do Rapid Fire on the front Shadow Clone here. And there we go. We'll get Cornelius in on this. We'll start with Phoenix, Prismatic. We'll go with Drain Life to get some healing back. We'll go with Scroll of Intellect and Evocation to get some more mana going. Alright, the Profane's coming in. Thankfully, the other two are probably going... Well, one of them is going to burn. But we can follow up with a Solar Flare Holy Storm combo here. And deal a ton of burn. I'd like to get rid of that chill if I can, but I don't think I can, which sucks. But whatever. We're dealing as much as we possibly can here, so all the better. Alright, the Shadow Clone is probably going to die at this point, so now we can focus on Lord Hanshek specifically. So that'll make our lives a lot easier. Okay, we're going to do Barricade. We'll do Stockade here. Barbed Wire, and be done with it. Ah, I lost all that block. That's pain. Okay, we'll do Sharpening Knife here. And I guess Multi-Shot to get rid of the minion. Alright, there we go. That's as much as I can do. And Heiner's probably going to suffer a lot in the coming minutes here, which might kill him at this rate. We'll go Grimoire of Flames here, just so we got more fireballs. And hopefully Heiner doesn't die. Okay, thankfully the defense comes in, but jeez is he in pain. Okay, Atonement. Let's detox. Anthem of Hope immediately. Yeah, no, Heiner's in massive pain, oh god. Alright, we're gonna Entrench, Spike Shield, Blood Rage, I guess Stockade here. It's the most defense I can provide him currently, so we're just gonna have to hope that stands. We'll go Ode of War just to make sure he's, you know, thriving. We can go with Burning Shot, I suppose. Let's go Hidden Weapon, so that way we can draw the Sharpening Knife for free. We'll then use Camouflage... No. The most we could do is probably Burning Shot, so we're gonna have to... No, we're gonna have to go with Vitalizing Serenade, just to make sure our health is way up. At least to some degree. It's better than Heiner dying, that's for sure. Okay. Let's go with Hellflame here. Fireballs should be significantly more powerful, but you never know. Gonna start boosting up Otis real quick. That should hopefully help with healing, but you never know. Okay, Dark Ritual is painful currently, so that is a no bueno here. Okay, I guess we're just doing fireballs like crazy. There we go. Gonna do Healing Rain here. We're going to Desperate Prayer on Heiner here. Goodness knows he needs it. We're then going to grant Innervate, I believe? I think Innervate, yeah. Innervate will give his boost to healing going. Start regenerating HP, hopefully. And from there, we can start buffing even further. We're gonna start with 1,000 Needles. And I guess Invigorating Blow to boost our HP even higher. We'll do Blood Rage just so we have some more defense. I will Battle Plan with Entrench and Barricade in mind. Yeah, Entrench and Barricade in mind. There we go. Fortify is still staple, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna do Chant of Initiative on Otis? Yeah, let's get Otis back in the game. And I guess we'll just pelt with Rapid Fire. And just slowly build up the damage there. And hope that's enough. Okay, we got Healing Rain, we got Mass Dispel. Bulk Heal is definitely going to be needed at this rate, so we'll just use that right up off the bat. We're going to use Vitalize here. Give even more recovery to Heiner. And we'll save the Healing Rain for a rainy day. Okay. We will go with Entrench here. We don't need the Barricade currently, but we do need the Spike Shield. And I think we could do with the 1,000 Needles here. The more thorns, the better after all. Because he suffers equally as much damage. Alright. Nice. The defenses are stacking up. We are going to go with Prismatic Field? No. No. I guess we're going to go with Flare? This would get the burn off, so all the better. It is a burn card after all, so better we use it than not. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay, we can start using Holy Fire, which is going to be a nasty spell. Okay, we can use Holy Nova here. That reduces the cost of Celestial Brilliance. But still, we've got to focus on Heiner, get his healing of regeneration up high. Like, really high. Okay, we'll use an Ode of War here. We'll go with a Chant of Initiative for next turn, giving that to Heiner. We can Hidden Weapon the Sharpening Knife if we wish, make it cost 0. And Slash. There we go, that's nearly 100 damage. Okay, from here, I guess we Invigorating Blow again. Yeah, Invigorating Blow, get more mana, do a Blood Rage, get a Barricade up for even more block, and go we go. Or on we go. Okay, we got some mana. I guess the best way to go forward is just expend what we don't need. And we should be down to 9 spells, I think. Yeah, let's just use the... We either use Fireball or Recurring Nightmare. I'm going to use Recurring Nightmare 3 times. Why not? That'll just boost the damage even further. And burn. Okay. Entrench instinctively, Spike Shield, Blood Rage for 1,000 Needles. A nice juicy 61 Thorns. Okay, we're gonna go Vitalizing Serenade. I do believe, unless we want to go Rapid Fire. Yeah, we can go with Rapid Fire, why not? Wait, hold on. Let's see. Burning Shots. Yeah, I think we deal more damage if we go with the Burning Shot, I think. You know what? No. Vitalizing Serenade, and I guess either Ricochet. We'll go Multi Shot. It's a bit more damage. Okay, the Hellfire goes in. Okay, Cornelius is suffering. Hopefully that's not death. Thankfully not. We do have Holy Fire now, though. So I guess use that. Big burn. We got Detox, so we'll use that. That should hopefully help somewhat. We do have Dark Flame, which we can use to sacrifice, but we're going to use Prismatic Field here. Get our defenses up for elemental damage, which Lord Hanshuk is good for. Alright, we'll go for the initiative boost on Otis. Hidden Weapon Sharpening Knife for free. We will then Ode of War Heiner. Sharpening Knife. And off we go. Man, this is time consuming, but necessary. Alright, we're gonna go for another Holy Fire. Holy Nova. Okay, with that, we're gonna go with Blood Rage here. We're gonna go, I guess, Blood Rage Battle Shout. Get rid of any slow that we have. That is some nasty buffering that we're suffering from, but thankfully we've got plenty of firepower to not worry about that issue. I guess we go Scorching Ray here, unless we want to start using Dark Ritual, which will give us some, a boost in mana. I think I'm gonna give that to Sylvie, in which case I'm gonna start using Drain Life. So I guess no, we'll give it to Otis because he needs it more. We'll use Drain Knife here, so that Cornelius gets some recovery back. We are then going to use Praise the Sun, followed by Holy Storm. There we go. That'll give a ton of Sanctify here. We'll boost up Heiner's HP somewhat. And actually, you know what? Innervate. Better. We'll then get rid of the burn by using Healing Rain, and off we go. We will follow up then with a, I guess, Burning Shot. Why not? That deals more burn. You know what? Let's last reward Burning Shot, so that way we get it for free, and do it again. That way we get even more burn going for us, which just makes our life easier. Alright, that's some pain there, but we got plenty of healing to go for it. Alright, Spike Shield, we're going to use Blood Rage again. To use 1,000 Needles and Battle Plan to prepare Entrench and Invigorating Blow. Actually, Battle Shout, why not? Alright, Cornelius. We're going to use Recurring Nightmare here. Boost up the burn by 2. And by next turn, we should have a ton going for us. Okay, we can use Hidden Weapon to draw Sharpening Knife. Okay, we'll use that to well, I guess we'll use... Yeah, we'll do Camouflage first. Then Sharpening Knife and Ricochet for more damage. Okay, that leaves Mass Dispel, which we will use to remove everything if we want, but I should probably go with Prayer of Healing or Vitalize. I'm gonna go with Vitalize, just to make sure Heiner's, you know, topped up. To a degree, anyways. Ah, pain. Alright, we're gonna go with the immediate entrench here. That's as much as I can do here, but hey, it keeps blocked, so all the better. Do we need Prismatic? Not yet, we can wait another turn. We are instead going to Scorching Ray, I think? Or Searing Nova, let's see. X equals your burn times 0.6, so over half, yeah, that increases way more than Scorching Ray, to a degree. Okay, we're gonna go with... let's go camouflage rapid fire here. Do we go for the rapid fire again, or do we go for something else? Well, we could probably get rid of Ricochet, so that is an option. Let's get rid of Ricochet. There we go. We will get a hidden weapon here to get sharpening knife. Boom. Alright, he's almost dead, thankfully. But hopefully this is not death. Because we're really close to that, I suppose. Alright, Holy Storm, I suppose, is the best play here. Yeah, Holy Storm will get some more Sanctify going, which will be enough for us to heal off of. Which is exactly what I'm kind of hoping for. Invigorating Blow. Blood Rage. No Blood Rage. I guess it's a reoccurring nightmare? No, we want Dark Ritual first. That'll give us more mana for Cornelius. We'll use this once. Hopefully that's enough, but we'll see. Alright, gonna use a sharpening knife here? No, let's use rapid fire. It's just overall more damage. I think it's high time we start using, yeah, I think it's high time we use rapid fire here again. And just burn it. In favor of just dealing as much damage as possible. Alright. We're gonna go for the Innervate play here. Go for the Holy Nova for even more Sanctify. From here, we use the Entrench here to get more block. Barricade to follow up. Alright. Jeez, that slashing blunt, or slashing, piercing, and blunt is crazy. But let's just finish with combustion. There we go. Took a bit, but it did it. I see. It returns once more. Let's do this. Let's finish Act 3 and get into Act 4. Alright. Song of Celerity. Hidden Weapon. Sharpening Knife. Camouflage. Rapid Fire. Yeah, Rapid Fire. And I guess Elven Agility because we got the mana. Alright, Cornelius. We're just gonna use Prayer of Healing here, just to boost up our regeneration stacks, and go from there. Alright, we're gonna start with Shield Wall. Well, no, we're gonna start with Entrench here. We'll get some more mana for Shield Wall. And we'll use Helpful Hand to get rid of Otis's problems there. And we should be good to go. Okay, we're gonna use Vampiric Tutor here, and we're going to get the Recurring Nightmare, I suppose. We'll use Heat Wave to start with. And let's just start pelting him with as much Recurring Nightmare as possible to get a massive burn going. Because 58 burns, no joke. Alright, it's time for the Doom stacks to go, which is crazy. Oh boy. This is not gonna be fun, but whatever. We'll be fine, I think. Been a while since we've gotten to the Archon knee here, but yee. We'll get there in the end. Okay, we're gonna go for Otis next. We will get Adrenaline. We will Camouflage. End our turn there, so Sylvie isn't targeted. Gonna go for the Martyrdom and pass it over to Heiner. We will then go with... Let's start with Meditate. We'll then do a... Yeah, let's do a Flash. Okay. We're gonna go Healing Rain here, because we can. Going to do a Desperate Prayer to heal up Heiner. A Shield of Warding, followed by a Holy Storm. To get some good old Sanctify. Gonna pass the Martyrdom over to Sylvie. And I guess Stockade. Give everybody a nice juicy Thorn buffer. Alright, Cornelius is gonna pass the Martyrdom back to Otis. We'll get the Craft Gem going for him. We'll then use the Scroll of Intellect to boost up Heiner. Multiple times. We'll get a Heat Wave going, a Mana Gem, and a Searing Blast. Just to get the burn started. Because you know we're going to use a lot, that's for sure. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh god. Hopefully it's not death, but thankfully it's not. Okay. Martyrdom is on Sylvie, so we just pass that to Heiner, I suppose. We'll do Ode of War here. Vitalizing Serenade. Follow up with a double shot and multi-shot combo. There we go. There's nothing too crazy, but it gets the job done, I suppose. Gonna pass the Martyrdom over to Cornelius, even though we suffer some damage. And I guess we go with the Anthem of Hope here, because we kind of need the defense first. We'll save Solar Flare for another time. Okay, Martyrdom passed to Sylvie. There we go. Going to go with Barbed Wire for free. I guess we can Stockade even further to get some more HP, because we're going to need every little tidbit we can. Alright, we're gonna activate Hellflame here. I think we can get away with a Ember Storm. Yeah, we can get away with either a Drain Life, an Ember Storm, or a Flame Strike. I think we go with the... Well, first we go with the Martyrdom, give it to Otis. We'll then go with the Flame Strike here. Get some nice juicy burn there. And we'll then do Drain Life to get some HP back for Cornelius. Just so he's a bit beefier. Alright, Apotheosis, Divine Punishment. Not fun. Celestial Brilliance to try and heal. And a bunch of debuffs to follow, most likely. Alright. Give Heiner the buffer. Gonna go with... Let's see. We don't need any of those, so we'll just go... Well, first we go Falcon Shot here. Then we go with the Camouflage. And follow up with a Ricochet. There we go. We don't get a small weapon from this turn, but that's fine. Alright, we can pass the Martyrdom back to Cornelius. Get some healing going. We're gonna Innervate and Vitalize for Otis, just so he gets as much healing as possible. And now we beef up, sending the buffer to Sylvie, Spike Shield, Barricade, and Provoke. So that way he becomes a target for now. At least temporarily. Okay, this Martyrdom can bugger off, but... Actually, now that I think about it, if I send this to Sylvie, she can use her card to actually get rid of it, so we'll give that to Sylvie. We'll give the Martyrdom back to Otis here, as we do. We can do a Dark Ritual to give Otis some more mana, but I don't think that's going to help, so we'll leave that for now, and we'll Transmission with Otis, and leave the Flare for later. Alright, if we put this in our discard pile, it should be fine. Okay, Martyrdom, we pass that back to Heiner. And I guess we volley here and multi-shot. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of cards. Let's get the camouflage going. No, hold on. Yeah, we don't have anything in there, so we can't use the hidden weapon. We will camouflage multi-shot. We'll Chant of Initiative for Otis here. Get him faster. And be done with that for now. Okay, we'll pass the Martyrdom to Cornelius. We're going to misclicks. Pain. Okay, we can use Sanctification, but that's not going to do anything. So we're going to go Sanctuary here. And Prayer Protection, just so we got some block going for us. Not that we'll get any true benefit from it. Oh, well, there we go. That might be... Yeah, that's Death of Otis. Great. There goes our healer. We're going to be in immense pain now. And goes Cornelius. We're going to have to reload combat. I don't think we can win with just us two. Alright. Once again, let's round to it. Alright. Alright, Burning Shots. You know what? No, let's reload that, actually. Hold on. Alright, Song of Celerity, Camouflage. No, one more time. Okay. Because we got Hidden Weapon, we can get the Sharpening Knife. We're going to use Song of Celerity in that case. Follow up with a Camouflage, and then Rapid Fire. That'll give us Elfin Agility, which we can benefit from. Okay, we've got just barely enough. Well, we don't have barely enough, but we can use a Prayer Healing here. And I think it's in our best interest to use Detoxify on Otis just in case. Even though it seems insane. We're going to use this chance to get Entrench here. We're going to Blood Rage and Shield Wall just so we got some defenses going. We will then use Otis and give him a buffer. Now it's Cornelius' turn. We're going to follow up with... I think we can use Vampiric Tutor without trouble. Yeah, we get Recurring Nightmare or Searing Nova or really whatever we want. I'm going to go with Recurring Nightmare naturally. We will Heat Wave. We got cost 3 Fireball, a Pyroblast, Tome of Intellect. No, we're gonna go with Returning Nightmare and just burn the heck out of him. Get that burn nice and juicy, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. But honestly, I highly doubt it. Yeah, let's just hope we can survive this. That's all I'm really hoping at this point. Okay, first we need to focus on the Shadow Clone, that's the given. We can't just focus on Nihor like we have been. Christ, this damage, it's pain. Okay, let's see. We are going to use Last Reward, we're going to go with Sharpening Knife, I suppose? No, we want to get rid of Burning Shot immediately, so we'll do that. We'll activate Camouflage to draw. We'll get Burning Shot. We'll then do a Chant of Initiative on Heiner, followed by Otis. There we go. We'll get Adrenaline, and then Ode of War for Otis, I suppose. as that will prevent 3 hits. So at the very least, Otis is going to be protected to some degree. Alright, we're going to go Desperate Prayer here. We're going to Martyrdom pass over to Cornelius. Okay, we can then Flash. Then do a Shield of Warding for Heiner. A Holy Storm to get even more HP. And Healing Rain just to be safe. Alright, we are going to... I think it's in our best interest to reinforce steel here and battle plan for the future. We're going to prepare the 2 Blessed Stockades here. And barbed wire, and off we go. Okay, Cornelius now has 2. We're just going to pass that to Heiner. And 1 to Otis. We will then craft Gem for Otis. We'll give him some more recovery going. We'll then Heat Wave, and I guess Searing Blast for extra effort. Alright, Otis should have a ton of mana to work with now, and jeez, that Shadow Clone's going to be annoying if I don't deal with him. Sooner the better, preferably. Okay, please don't kill anybody. That would really suck. Okay, Vitalizing Serenade is naturally the best choice. We'll go with Double Shot, and I guess Falcon Shot here. Get as much sharp as possible with Sylvie at this point. Okay, I guess Anthem of Hope, Martyrdom. Yeah, there's not really much I can do here. Alright, we'll give the boost to Sylvie so she's not completely dead immediately. Alright, we're gonna Barbed Wire, Spike Shield, Stockade. Most I can do for us. Okay, Martyrdom goes back to Otis, naturally. Alright, Flame Strike is ready. Okay, we can... I guess Ember Storm, Searing Nova, and Drain. It's the best I can theoretically do. And that's 100 burn to 99. Still better than nothing. But still, I need to deal the Shadow Clone soon, or I'm just gonna die. And I certainly don't want that. Alright. I guess Sharpening Knife is naturally the go-to. We're going to pass this boost to Heiner. Do we Ricochet? I think we Ricochet, yeah. We want it to jump to the Shadow Clone. And do we have anything else? I guess we can Sharpening Knife again if we really wanted to with Last Reward. Which would bring us up even higher with Sharp, but I don't think that's going to help us in the long run. Alright, Otis. Healing Rain. We need to get you as much healing... That's very tempting. Alright, you know what? Holy Fire. Bugger it. We need to basically take him out. Okay, we need Otis to heal, we need Cornelius to heal. We'll get Otis focused, then we can go for Cornelius. Because I know Otis can actually heal a lot and pass the healing to his ally. Okay, we're gonna go with Barricade. And I guess with a better Provoke here, with costing it 1 mana. We'll pass the Martyrdom over to Sylvie once again. And just hope that's enough. Alright, we're going to pass this Martyrdom over to Otis. Actually, I'm going to save it so we have more guarantees to survive. We can Dark Ritual here, but we're just going to focus on flaring, just so we can get the kill there. And I guess we'll Martyrdom pass to Otis, because that at least saves our lives to some degree. And let's hope I can get some card draw. No, I can't get the chance of initiative though, which does suck. But it's not like we can do much else. So we're gonna go with Martyrdom here. Going to go with the Camouflage with Draw. And I guess volley it up. There we go. Now we can, yeah, I guess we got Sad, so that's fine, I guess. We'll go with the Camouflage just to be safe. And now it's the Archon. Let's hope we don't die from this, which we probably will at this rate. Pain, 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 pain. Okay, that's a rip. God. Okay, well, this sucks, but it's not like I have much of a choice now. Okay, Mana Gem here. Let's Phoenix just to be safe, and Scorching Ray or Combust. I guess we go Combust. No, we're gonna go Scorching Ray to get more stacks of burn. It's really the only saving grace we have, and I don't think we're gonna win. I think this is an L. We're gonna have to go Madness 3 again, even though we're so close. Alright. Last Guardian. Martyrdom. Heat Laser. I think we just had too many cards, it just comes down to. Alright, Sylvie. We get that. We're gonna get Hidden Weapon going. We'll Camouflage, Sharpening Knife, Sad. Yeah, I think we just got bad luck on this. Regardless, I think it's death for us at this rate. Okay, Steel Forge, Provoke, Barricade, Battle Plan. Spike Shield maybe? And yeah, Shield Charge, boom. Okay, Cornelius. Well, it's pretty obvious that we're gonna die, so I guess just wail as much as you can. Okay, Fiery Shields, Fireball, rip. Alright. Okay, the most we can do is Rapid Fire here. We can't draw from our deck, so that's a rip, but we can, I guess... Wait. What happened to Cornelius' charge as a martyrdom? There we go. Rapid Fire. Ricochet. Done. Alright, that's a rip. That's a wrap. At least I think it is. Somehow we're still alive. Not sure why, but okay. Okay. I guess we're still alive. We are not using this martyrdom. We can use Recurring Nightmare here, I suppose, but yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the martyrdom regardless, so I guess pass it to Heiner here. Recurring Nightmare, boost that. Yeah, no, we're dead. There's no way we're surviving this. Okay, last reward. We'll throw in, I don't know, Vitalizing Serenade. We can't even use, well, technically we can. We'll boost up Heiner's initiative, go Vitalizing Serenade. We'll do an Ode of War for Cornelius, just to save his butts, if we can. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go with Battle Shouts. Yeah, Battle Shout's the only thing I can do. We're gonna go Blood Rage. We will Martyrdom for Cornelius. Get rid of Sad. Yeah, there's no way I'm surviving, I don't think. Wait, how? Okay. I am really pushing my luck here, but I'm guaranteed gonna die here, but whatever. I mean, I've survived thus far. Maybe? Nah. We'll pass it to Sylvie. Get the evocation going. I guess Drain Life. It's HP. We'll then use Transmission for Heiner here. Okay. Stockade. Stockade. That's as much as I'm gonna get there. Heiner is probably gonna die here, but let's see. Nope. Not yet. Still somehow still surviving. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with cost reduced by 1 for sharpening knife. We're gonna pass the martyrdom over to Heiner, I guess? No, we need to pass it to Cornelius no matter what, but I don't think he has the health to handle it. But we'll pass it to Cornelius all the same. Alright, hidden weapon, nope. Multi-shot though, we can get rid of the dodge they have. Alright, the best I can do is Prismatic Field here, and deal 18 damage over to myself. Yeah, let's just pass it on. Get rid of the sads. Okay, it's Cornelius. He's suffering, he's probably dead at this point, but I guess Ode of War might be his saving grace. We'll have to see. We'll increase the initiative of Heiner. Go for the sads. Alright. We're going to go for the martyrdom, pass it over to Cornelius. Well, no. Okay, we're going to have to go with... Let's see Battle Plan. Oh, we got an Entrench. We'll save that for next turn. As well as Martyrdom. So that way we don't lose it. We can use Invigorating Glow here to get some more HP, or at least more attacks. We got an Evasion here, which sucks, but not much we can do. I guess Shield Charge. Yep, that's it. Okay, Apotheosis, Divine Punishment's coming in. Oh, that's probably a kill. Yep, Cornelius is gone. It just leaves Sylvie and Heiner. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, we're probably gonna die at this rate, but whatever. Okay, I guess Sylvie increases her initiative. No, let's camouflage first. And I guess go from there. Alright, Heiner. Entrench. Spike Shields. Martyrdom for Sylvie. Okay. Alright, that's Heiner. Alright, it's just left up to Sylvie, and I don't think she's got what it takes to actually take this out, so... Alright, let's just go with the sharpening knife. Let's go rapid fire here. I got another sad group. We'll go multi-shot, double sad. Yeah, we're basically on borrowed time at this point. Would certainly be nice to try and solo with one character, though. That'd be interesting. Oh, Ode of War. We don't necessarily have the attack yet, but maybe. Let's try Ricochet first. Okay, hidden weapon. We can get Sharpening Knife for free at least. Sad. Eh. That is certainly not enough. And we're probably gonna die here. Alright. Well, that's a big rip. We tried our best, I think. Oh, it's not over yet, apparently. Okay, most I could probably do right now is Martyrdom here. Yeah, I guess rapid fire is the way to go. Yeah, martyrdom. And I guess rapid fire. We can camouflage, so we're not directly targeted at least. But I still don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah. No. Our quest ends here. Unfortunately, not the win we're looking for. This is really difficult, though. Oh well. It is time to go with our next group. We're still going tier 3. So I'm just changing the title so it fits. There we go. And let's get rid of everybody else in the group, so that way we can begin our new attack group. We're going to go with Grukli, Gustav, Zek, and Malukah. Seems like an odd combo, I know, but I'm trying new things here. I'm not going to push the boundaries. I've already set up their skills in advance, so I will just give you a rough idea of what I went with. As you can see, I went with all resistances, most crystals. For physical, I went with a bunch of block, but I also went with the Fury build again. However, I did some changes. The first change is I'm going to be doing bleed on this hero. Instead deals its damage at the end of turn, but cannot be dispelled unless specified. This means that any healing that I do end up getting from this, or at the very least the Fury maximum charges on the hero, is going to only ever be 25. But to compensate for that 25 loss, the benefits is that the Fury is 5% powerful at the cost of being 50% more bleed worthy. So we're going to be suffering more bleed every now and again, but it's also going to happen at the end of turn, meaning that it's not going to be as bad. To counter the bleed problem, I have gone with Vitality, and I'm going to grab the Vitality specific when this hero gains Vitality, we remove bleed. So that is my solution to Grukli to some degree. Gustav is very much similar in build, but he does have boosts in evasion. He has the sharp ability, but it's persistent on the does not lose charges, whereas Grukli specifically focuses on slashing. He has bonuses in powerful, but not the upgraded version, and he has most of the support buffs and mind buffs like he's got, which also reduces HP of enemies and whatnot. The regeneration also is going to be very vital for our compatriots, as I've realized something critical in our build to a degree. You know how I said that regeneration on heroes also heals the heroes at their side? Regeneration... I basically read it wrong. Regeneration on this hero also heals the heroes at their side. That is the key difference, and why we failed that run. So we're changing it to percentage chance instead. Instead of an additional 1%. So that way our healing with regeneration is way amped up. In addition, I've also applied it with Malukah so that she can use, so that we don't lose the charges. So at the very least we got a persistent amount of charges healing us. I've also opted to get Bless because we can get that as a bard. As for Zek, he's pretty much the shadow build that we usually expect. I have taken a few, debuffs mainly for this. So that is the advantage of what we're working with here, but I do have Mark, so we can choose from a few selective amount of abilities to make the mage better. Malukah is pretty much the same build, except she's focused a little bit more on healing just to be safe, because you never know, right? You never know what's going to happen, so better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, she's going to, both are actually benefiting from each other, and Dark Explosions on enemies deal 35% more damage. while dark charges on enemies also explode at the end of the turn. So we're going to benefit a lot from that. We've also got Decay, where the shadow resistance is increased, or shadow resistance is reduced, or rather, Decay on enemies also reduces shadow resistance, basically. So we're going to be dealing even more damage with dark. So we've got a sort of dark insanity rage sharp build. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's somewhere along those lines. To make up for how much trouble we've been having, I'm actually going to go back to... I'm thinking Madness 2. But I'm not sure. No chest rewards. Yeah, no, I'm going to go to Madness 2. But I will be adding a Corruptor to this. Specifically, what I'm going to be adding is... Let's see... Ara's curses have max charge, yeah. I'm going to be going with, I'm going to go with Impending Doom, specifically, to compensate for going with Madness Difficulty 2. I just want to make this a little easier on myself instead of going Madness Tier 3, because no chest rewards really do suck. So this is my way of essentially going Madness Tier 3 without being Madness Tier 3. But to compensate, to make it a little bit more interesting, I will be specifically going with another debuff. And we're going to go with Resistance Monsters, I do believe. All monsters gain an additional 10% to all resistances. Maximum vulnerable charges on monsters are 6. So we're going to go grab that, just so we can say we're at Madness Tier 4. So I'm just going to call it Madness Level 4 and go from there. So, while it's not the most perfect thing, it does compensate for what we're going for.
It all started on the princess's 16th birthday.
Yeah, sure. Alright, to the Kingdom of Silenthia. Let's collect all of our rewards, and let's use them to earnestly upgrade ourselves up to high hell. Alright, first and foremost, Grukli. We're going to organize him nice and dandily. Okay, we've got 1 Blood Rage, but we're going to grab 2 just to be safe. Okay, so that's 2 Blood Rages. 1 will be burned, 1 won't. We're going to grab a Transfusion here that we're going to keep. We don't need Barbed Wire here for this, but we do need Blood Feasting, because that is just going to be a staple for us. Let's see. Blood for blood. X equals your bleed. Dispel your bleed. No, we want a... I guess we got Fury already, so we can get rid of some stuff here and there. We do have Sharpen if we want to grab it, but we shouldn't need to. Repetition training is going to be a staple for us, so we'll grab that. And let's see, round 2. Let's grab a Barricade. Just 1. Alright, we don't need to do it ourselves. Guard is perfectly fine, we don't need that. Overpower, no. I think we go... No, not Shield Charge. We don't need Shield Charge. That's a bit too much. We could go Rend, which honestly probably isn't the best option. Pummel's an interesting one, because it deals hammer damage, but we need slashing damage mainly. Spiked Shield, we can probably make 1 cost if we want to. You know, use it. Not that we are going to, I don't think. We're definitely going to grab Battle Shout, because that's going to be a staple for us. Bloodbath. That could be an interesting one. Preferably, I'd like some Rage abilities, though. So we're probably going to grab Furious Slash here, if only to get the, you know, the burn card there. We'll grab that. Let's see. What else we got? Got Sunder Armor, which we don't need. Wrecking Ball, no. We'll grab Entrench. And that'll be it, I think. We will remove the punches. We'll keep the intercepts. We'll keep one blood for blood, I think. But we'll get rid of the precise strikes, because they don't really help us. Yeah, they don't really help. So we'll get rid of the precise strikes. Furious Slash, Reckless Charge. If we can make Reckless Charge a burn or cheaper, which I'm probably going to go cheaper, then we'll go with that. Entrench is also there. We're going to need to get rid of 2 more cards, so I guess we'll get rid of... we'll get rid of an Intercept, and we'll get rid of Blood for Blood. There we go. Alright, let's upgrade. Okay, we're going to keep 1 Blood Rage. We will burn the other. Intercepts, we're just going to make 0 cost to help us. Transfusion, we want to go with Apply and Dispel. Blood Feeding, we keep. Blood for Blood, we go for Dispel our Bleed. Repetition Training, we want it to burn, but cost is reduced by 1. Barricade, upgrade with the defense in mind, or reinforce in mind, I should say. We're going to go for the more expensive Battle Shout, so we can get rid of bleed even that way. We're going to go with the X equals your Fury. X... Yeah, we're going to go with the Fury one here, so we can apply, but... No, we want to gain as much Fury as possible, so we're going to go with 3 cost here. Reckless Charge, we're going to go with the cheaper one, so we have cheap cards on us at all times. We'll go with the more expensive Entrench, so we get Fortify. Alright, time for Gustav. Alright, 0 cost. We don't need the Adrenaline, I don't think. Okay, if I do recall correctly, we're going to get very musical here. So let's see what we can grab. We're going to go with the Chant of Initiatives. We're going to make them burn, obviously. We'll keep 1 just in case, you never know. Although, now that I think about it, I don't necessarily need to keep them, because I'm going to be using chants, or I'm going to be using a lot of chanting and all that, so we'll figure something out. Okay, we're going to go with Odes of War. We're going to need both of them. 1 burn, 1 keep. So that's going to be a lovely one. Alright, let's see. Setups, no. Shadow Step we could certainly do with. Grab 1 Shadow Step. Song of Celerity, we'll grab 1. Don't need multiple. Tune-up, reveal 3 from your draw pile and place 1 in the top of your deck. This will be some good card draw if we use it. Yeah, this is basically card draw, so basically 2 cards in of its own, especially if we make it free. Mind you, it only goes to next turn, so put 1, reveal 3, put 1 into your hand. We'll get 2, just to be safe, because that is additional card draw. See, Whispering Lies, do we need it? It does shadow damage, I suppose, so... Well, I guess we already got Whispering Lies, so that's a plus. Uproot, nope, we don't need that. Alright, Annoying Whistle, we don't need that. Chapping, no. We need songs and music. Sharpening Knife is a good staple card. We'll grab it just in case. Okay, Song of Quickness. I guess it's a little better than Chant of Initiative, I suppose. It also dispels the anchor bits, but it does cost some more mana. No, we're gonna abstain. Sweet Melody, we can make burn, and it is a good dispel, but we're gonna be fine without it, I think. Let's see, Burning Shot, Fan Knight, no. Ballad of Evasion, that is a good staple card, we'll grab that. Reverberant Verse, no. Vitalizing Serenade, absolutely grab 2, I think. Yeah, grab 2. One we can burn, one we leave. And 4 costs. Let's see. I think we go with Eternal Lullaby here. Yeah, Eternal Lullaby will provide slow, I suppose, which is not bad. And it's an AoE, so all the better. We'll grab Eternal Lullaby just so we have it. Alright, let's remove everything we don't need, so shivs are going in the garbage. Chance of accuracy we'll leave alone. Well, hold on. Yeah, no, currently we get access to chance of accuracy, or only chance of accuracy, so... I guess we'll keep these for now, but we're gonna keep them on the burn table. Alright, we're going to remove... Keep Whispering Lies. Annoying Whistle will remove, actually. We're gonna keep the Whispering Lies, though. Use them for something, I'm sure. Let's see, we got Sweet Melodies, we got Ballads of Evasion, Vitalizing Serenades. Alright, let's get to the burns and all that. Alright, Chance of Accuracy. We'll make them 0 cost, but burn. The Chant of Initiatives will be a burn. I guess we can do both, why not? Yeah, we'll do burns. Ode of War will make 1 burn, but we keep 1. Shadow Step we keep. Song of Celerity we make an innate and burn. Tune Up we make I guess we make 0 cost. There we go. Whispering Lies we can get either stanza 1 or stanza 2. Usually we always have stanza 1 on hand, though, so that is good to keep in mind. But I think we're gonna go with the... We're gonna keep the stanza 1 versions. Sharpening Knife, we're gonna make burn. Song of Quickness, we're gonna upgrade to be the better option. Yeah, we'll go stanza 2 for Song of Quickness. Because at that point, you know, Song of Quickness is going to be, you know, constantly used at that point. Gonna go Sweet Melody with a burn and 1 without. Ballad of Evasion, we prefer to keep, so we're gonna go with the... Let's go stanza 3 option. Vitalizing Serenade, 1 is gonna be burn, 1 isn't. Eternal Lullaby, we want to be the stanza 2 version to be cheaper. And with that, that is a very fairly even deck for Gustav. It's not perfect yet, but we'll probably remove and add as we see fit. I'm probably actually going to remove a Chant of Accuracy, a Chant of Initiative, a Tune-Up, a Whispering Lies, and I guess we'll get rid of the... Yeah, let's get rid of the Burn Sweet Melody, I think. I'm tempted to, anyways. Yeah, let's get rid of the Burn Sweet Melody. I'm fine with the Vitalizing Serenades, though. Well, I could always just abstain. We do get 2 regeneration anyways, so... You know what? Let's get rid of the Burn. No, let's hold off for now. Let's see how that goes. Alright, Zek. Zek is an interesting one. Alright, first, Zek. Let's see, what do you want? Or what are we gonna get you? We want dark as much as possible, but we also want mana and card draw. The best I can think of is start getting Scrolls of Intellect to compensate, so we're gonna grab 1 of those. So that way we get more mana. We're gonna get a dark... We've already got Dark Rituals, so we don't need more mana beyond that. Dark Pacts. We'll be fine without them. We're probably gonna get rid of our own Dark Pacts. Curse of Fragility. No, we don't need that. Alright, Ember Storms, no. Necrotic Bursts. I guess Necrotic Burst would work, wouldn't it? X equals your discard pile times 2. Nah. Recurring Nightmare, though, on the other hand, is definitely a grab. We're gonna grab that. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Alright, second tier. We're gonna go with Nightmares. We're gonna grab that. Curse of Agony, no. Curse of Elements, no. Curse of Shadows is a good staple. Dark Future. Deal X, apply X. X equals target's vision times half. Apply to. Nope. Drain Life is going to be a powerful aspect, so we're gonna grab... Do we want another? We'll grab another, but we'll have one be upgraded differently. Let's see. We're gonna grab a Prismatic Field here. We're going to grab Nightmares, I think. No, actually, I think it's in our best interest to rely on the Book of Nightmares instead. At the very least, they'll be cost 0 and vanish and make our deck lighter to a degree. Or I could make them 1 cost and replace the Dark Packs, which is actually not a bad idea. We'll do it. We'll make 1 and we'll turn that a 1 cost card. Shadow Bolts. We can upgrade to deal 3 mana. I'll consider that later. We don't have Curse of Madness, so I guess we'll grab 1 of those. Curse of Vulnerability, we're grabbing 1. Noxious Eruption, we don't need. Technically we could, but we don't need it, to be honest, in my eyes. Curse of Decay, absolutely. Darkness Falls is an AoE. And we should be good with Zek. Oh, we can make a save deck. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some Curse of Exhaustion. We're gonna get rid of the Dark Packs immediately. We're going to get rid of a Dark Ritual, I think, but first, Curse of Shadows go. We got too many Shadow Bolts, so we'll get rid of 1 of those each. Alright. Let us get rid of a Dark Ritual, and we should be good to go. Alright. We don't need this to be innate, we just really only need to keep this to its current cost, so we'll just upgrade this. Alright, Curse of Exhaustion. We can make burns, I suppose. That is an option. We'll make this cost more. We will make this repeat up to 4 at 1 cost. Actually, no. Let's go with the upgraded one, which repeats up to 3, but deals insane amounts of Dark and Insanity. Book of Nightmares. We want the... Yeah, we want the yellow ones, so we're going to go with that. Curse of Shadows. We're going to go with the one that doesn't inflict Dark on us. Drain Life. We want 1 upgraded to Burn, and 1 to not. Nightmare here, we're going to go with the cheaper cost one. Prismatic Field, we want to keep. Shadow Bolt, we either keep as... We'll see how things go here. Okay, we can make either more powerful for Insanity or weaker. We'll hold off for now. We want to keep the Curse of Vulnerability, because that will make the enemy even more weak. Although I guess I could We'll try Burn for now, and when we get to the next town, we'll see how that goes. We'll make the Curse of Decay a cheap cost card. Darkness Falls we want to keep as is. I guess we can make it more expensive, but no, we're gonna go with the 4 cost. Curse of Madness here, we can make a... We'll keep it 3 cost, because we have so many. And I guess we'll do a Shadow Bolt at 3 cost as well. That way we even out our deck at 2. Alright, and that just leaves Malukah, who is going to be a very interesting individual, I should say. For Malukah, I have it set so she's got Bless, Decay, Vitality, and all that. But otherwise, she's basically a dark character, much like Zek. So we'll go from step 1 and go from there, I suppose. We are going to actually need Healing Rain here, because she does have regeneration boosts, which is going to help all of our characters heal. Let's see. We can go with Flash and get some card draw out of it to shuffle. But I don't think that's the best way to go about it. We can use Black Karma here and make them burn cards, which is completely viable. But we're definitely going to need things like Innervate. We don't necessarily need Omen of Peril, but there is things like that available, I suppose. Bless, no. We're gonna grab Anthem of Hope, definitely. Holy Nova, no. Holy Blast, no. Hallucination is tempting, I must admit. I'll think about it. But otherwise, let's see. Mind Visions, Metal Spikes, Spectral Missiles. We could use a Renew. You never know, after all. A Shield of Warding can grant some Vitality if we do want to grab that. But I'm better off grabbing the Vitalizes, I suppose. We'll grab Prayer of Healing? Yeah, I'll grab a Prayer of Healing. We'll grab a Prayer of Protection. But we're definitely going to make that 3 cost, though, to make sure we get as much defense out of it as possible. Or we'll keep it 2 costs, I'm not sure yet. Condemnation is tempting. I guess we can grab it. Yeah, we'll grab Condemnation. We never know when we'll use it, but we'll grab it regardless. Profane, no. Yin Yang Bolt's tempting, but no. Temporal Chains is also tempting. It would definitely make us more initiative heavy, that's for sure. Ruin Bolts. Those are going to be nasty, I suspect. We'll grab one just to see how it goes. And we're going to absolutely grab the Unholy Storm here. We could grab Terrorize, but I'm going to hold off for now. Pandemonium, no. Okay, we unfortunately don't have the spell I am looking for, but that's perfectly fine. We got plenty of cards to hold us off for now. Okay, Bad Auguries, out the deck. Don't need them. Shadowmen's, we'll keep 1. Okay, Violence, keep 1? Yeah, keep 1. We'll keep those. We've got 5 Vitalizes, oh god. Okay, we got a lot of burn to go through. But that should be her deck. We can do just burn for the rest. In fact, I could probably burn all the Black Karmas and just reliably use the Violence here at 1 cost, which I'm probably actually going to do. We'll burn the Black Karmas. We might actually get rid of Dispel Magic. Yeah, let's get rid of Dispel Magic. We don't need that. We will upgrade the Innervate to be a 0 cost. Shadowmend here shall be... we're gonna apply... No, we're gonna apply... Alright, we'll Dispel Sanctify, apply 4 Dark, heal 23, and suffer 8. Why not? Alright, Healing Rain. We're gonna go for the one that heals all heroes instead of enemies. Anthem of Hope, naturally. Prayer of Healing, naturally. Prayer of Protection. We'll go with the more costly one, why not? Alright, Renew. We're gonna go with the Renew that actually has an X equals target's regeneration and grants a ton of regeneration. Because that's going to benefit from the Vitalizes. So we're going to keep 1 Vitalize, burn the rest. There we go. Condemnation, we want to affect all monsters. Ruin Bolt, we want to deal as much possible damage as possible, so we're going to go with the more expensive one. Unholy Storm, we can make repeat 1 for 6 mana, or we keep it as a 1 cost. We're going to go with the repeat, because that's just going to benefit us more. Now, is there anything else I could potentially grab before I go? Because if I'm correct, yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 10. We're good on cards for Malukah then. Alright, that just leaves items. Okay, I guess we'll see, won't we? Shoulder plate gives thorns. Combat start, all heroes gain 3 powerful. I guess that's alright. Yeah, I guess we'll give the war banner to Grukli, because the powerful will certainly help in the early game. We can get a benefit to that. We're going to go with gold chain for Grukli. There is the steel rod, which we don't need. We can get a pointy hat, though, so I'm going to give the pointy hat to Gustav, just in case. As for pets, we want as much dark damage as possible. Shield generator. All heroes grants 4 shield. That's really nice. It's a shame I don't have Orbi yet. But I can get that later, I'm sure. Betty with Tantrum. Alright, anyways, I'm getting distracted. Alright, first we're gonna go with Grukli. We want to give him Mozzie, actually. That'll dispel our bleed, so that saves us a whole bunch of trouble. Alright, so Slimy is a good resistance pet, if we want to. If we want to use him. So I guess we'll give that to Gustav, because he's going to need the defense as much as possible. Sharpie will give fast, so that's going to help our healer, so I guess we'll give that to Malukah. And Oculi provides insanity, so I guess we can give that to Zek. Yeah, why not? That should be it. Good. And that is it. Took a while, but we're perfectly fine with my setup now. A rare event, Bandit Patrol. Let's go with the interesting rare event. Why not? We'll go to the caravan. Let's take a look at the items before we go. We've got a jade ring, which we can give to somebody. I guess we'll give that to Gustav. Combat start, gain 2 vitality. No, we don't need that. Quill. All damage +1. When you play a book, draw 1. Random hero gains 1. Speed +1. Every 2 turns, gain 2 speed. Holy book. No. Nothing too special beyond that. I mean, there's rings here, but that's about it. We'll grab the, we'll grab Malukah the ruby amulet, and we'll grab Zek the thorny ring, even though he doesn't use thorns. Because it'll just boost his HP up a bit, which is kind of what we need. To the outskirts. Alright, that's a lot of poison, jeez. Oh, I guess it's the dark, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Song of Celerity. Let's go with a Chant of Initiative. Well, we don't need a Chant of Initiative going. We can use Whispering Lies here, though. We'll then use a Sweet Melody on Grukli. And I guess Chant... Yeah, no, Chant of Initiative's fine. Alright, we got Rage going. Nice. We're gonna go for the Furious Slash here. There we go. We'll go Blood Rage, Battle Shout, and Transfuse. Intercept with Grukli so we get some armor. Thankfully he restores at the end of the turn, so that bleed is gonna go away really quick. Alright, let's go with Darkness Falls. And I think round 1 we kill them all, don't we? Book of Nightmares. And I guess... Ruin Bolts. Black Karma. Black Karma. And I guess Sheep dies. Well, after using the Tantrum, but... Not enough to take us out. Okay. We'll grab another healing rain just in case. Curse of Agony. Nope. Nothing here. Nothing here. Alright. To the right. You see a small sheep running towards you, and away from the group of sheep that look angry. The poor sheep hides behind you, seeking shelter from the other sheep that were chasing her. And you notice that this sheep has a necklace with her. Name: Betty. On the necklace, it also says the owner's address is Eastern Farmland. The other sheep are likely to attack you if you don't walk away from Betty. You can try to return her to her owner or ignore it. Confront the sheep, then return Betty to her owner. After the fight, you will have to cross the fields to the north to be able to return Betty to her owner. Well, this is an interesting event, I'd say. Song of Celerity will give everybody initiative. We're going to get a Vitalizing Serenade going. And Shadow Step. That way we got some nice initiative going for us. Alright, we're going to go for a... Reckless Charge, I suppose. Take out Blood for Blood. We'll go for yet another Reckless Charge. And take out Blood Rage. Before using a Vigorous Fury. There we go. Get a nice juicy Fury going. With 33 damage, no less. That's not bad. Alright, Book of Nightmares will do for Malukah here. We will do a Prismatic Field. No, we'll do a Recurring Nightmare here. And we'll repeat. There we go. And now Malukah's next. To where we use Recurring Nightmare on the sheep here. We'll use that 3 times. And let's see, we target you first, deal with minimal damage as possible. Alright, you're gonna die from bleed. You are gonna die regardless, so I guess we'll just do this. There we go. I guess I should have used it on the black sheep, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, they're having their tantrums. Perfectly fine, though. But yeah. The damage outweighs. Okay, we don't need bulk heal, that's for sure. Don't need necrotic burst. Hit and run. Deal 19 slashing, you gain 3 fast and 2 evasion. I think we already get the evasion though, so we're fine there. Let's see. We have to go to Betty's house, so we're gonna actually have to direct our way over to here. So we're gonna go to the farm corral here. All monsters gain 2 chill, cold resistance, and when you know what? That's okay. Let's get a rare equipment shop. Why not? I can vibe with this. Okay, Song of Celerity. Vitalizing Serenade. That should do it. That is also a 2% heal, technically, if we look at it objectively. Okay, we're gonna go with... I guess, Reckless Charge. We'll get rid of the Intercept for now. We'll do another Reckless Charge, get rid of the Blood Rage. And off we go. Okay, we're gonna go with Curse of Madness, perhaps? Yeah, let's do Curse of... Well, no, let's use Recurring Nightmare here. We'll use it as much as we can. Alright, we will go with a Nightmare on the farmer in the back. We will use a Scroll of Intellect on Malukah here. That way we give her just a smidgen more mana to work with. And we will use this as a chance to... I guess pelt the sheep first. Currently 13 HP. With the Violence, it should bring it down to kill. The Rune Bolt won't kill anybody, but we can use it once we use Black Karma on the farmer here. There we go. That should get the kill there. Here we go. We'll then innervate Grukli just for extra mana purposes. Alright, the sickle dude is going nuts. Still not enough though, and he dies. Good. Alright. Alright, you're failing and having trouble there, but that's perfectly fine by me. Okay. Going to go with a battle shout here. We will then use blood for blood to take out Horny here. And intercept just to make sure I'm not suffering too much. There we go. And I guess we follow up with Drain Life here. And I guess Book of Nightmares, Malukah. And next turn, I guess we'll see. At the very least, the Dark comes in, which is nice. And I guess we follow up with Recurring Nightmare. Just... Well, do I need to... Well, I've already done it, so bugger it, I suppose. Oop. Done. Not the result I was hoping for, but whatever. We get what we get. We're going to need a detox, I suppose, so we'll grab one. We'll get some cells there. There we go. Alright, we got a simple hat. Max HP 5, resistance 10 to most physical attacks. Combat start, gain 19 block. Brigand armor, we're gonna grab that. Okay. We can get a vision ring, which is not good. Get old horseshoe. I think we go for the simple hat. Yeah, we're gonna grab the simple hat just for the sake of it, and we'll grab a helmet just in case. You never know. We'll get blocked for the guys in the back. You arrive at the eastern farmlands with Betty intact, when the farmer approaches you and says, "Oh, you found Betty. Thank you so much, strangers. Even being so small, she's my favorite sheep, and I won several local contests with her. I wonder how she got away. I don't have much gold, but you might be interested in hearing a rumor as to where a legendary golden sheep might be?" Let's offer him 500 gold to keep Betty for yourselves. The farmer thinks about it for a while. After making his cost and profit calculations, he agrees to sell Betty to you for 500 gold. Before leaving with Betty, he tells you that while he was looking for Betty, he thinks he saw the golden sheep on the grassed hill behind the tower. And now we've got Betty, who is going to use Tantrum like crazy, so it's a good replacement for Slimy, I think. Which is something Gustav is specialized in, so all the better. We can make use of it. And we can also find the grass hill here, and go to the soldier trainer no less. So there's even more use that we're going for here. You come across a house in the ruins, and inside you see a large hatch. You try to open the hatch, but it's properly closed. A few seconds later, a voice speaks through you to the hatch. "Only those touched by the flames." Then the voice remains silent, as if waiting for a passphrase. We're gonna try to open a hatch in a safer way than jumping in. Why not? There we go. You find a small opening in the hatch, and using your weapons as a crowbar, you manage to open it. To the basement. Alright. You are inside the hatch. Here you can see what first glance seems to be a normal basement, but at the end of the room, you can see a door with 3 pigmen keeping watch. They are new to this place and don't seem very excited about having to stand guard. In fact, one of them is lying down, almost asleep. The other two don't seem very smart either, but they could raise the alarm depending on how you approach. What do you want to do? Charge. They're surprised to see you here, and only have time to grab a torch to defend themselves. The one sleeping barely has time to wake up. Yeah, the one in the back's really slow currently. Alright, Gustav. Yeah, no, the insanity from the sheep is going to be nice. Song of Celerity. Oh, right, Power Slave. We got that, don't we? Gotta love that melody. We'll boost the speed of... Yeah, well, we don't need to. We'll just boost up Grukli, I guess. Why not? Okay, we're gonna go with Vigorous Fury, I suppose. We'll get, well, we don't need Blood Rage currently. But we will boost up Gustav and Grukli for now. And I guess we'll do a burn here. There we go. Get some bleed going, but whatever. Okay, we can go with Black Death, which deals X. Okay, so X equals our draw pile, but we can apply 4 for each time we jump. Which is pretty good, actually. We'll do that quickly. Why not? We'll then throw down a Nightmare for the one in the back. There we go. We'll go with a Curse of Decay for the one in the middle. No. We'll go with a Drain Life for the one in the middle. And Prismatic Field just to be safe. That way we get, at the very least, some Fire, Cold, Lightning Resist. Now, we Vitalize like crazy. There we go. And we Black Karma to make sure we get the kill on the Neophyte. And off we go. The dark damage will do its fair share, that's for sure. Unfortunately for them, that's still not enough. Alright, perfect. We can go with an Ode of War for self. We can go with a Whispering Lie here. Sharpening Knife, Chant of Accuracy, even though we don't need it. Really, it's only going to benefit Grukli once we get the chant going, but I digress. Okay, gonna go for a Reckless Charge. We'll get rid of Barricade. Okay, we're gonna boost up... Well, why not? Let's get Reckless Charge again. But we don't need it, so whatever. Alright. Let's get shards. We'll get shards. Shards, and I guess another Healing Rain, which we'll probably put on the burn. Because we do not have a sacrifice, we are not going to go down the bottom row, but we will go the top row here, the corridor. All damage +1, every round gain 3. A Rare Equipment Shop, or Healing. We're going to go Rare Equipment Shop just to increase our score. Why not? Okay. We can give the Ode of War to Grukli. We'll do that. We'll do a Song of Celerity, Chant of Accuracy for free, and go from there. Alright, we're going to go with an Immediate Entrench instead of what we usually do. And we'll just beef up the block of Gustav and Grukli. Because why not? Okay, next we're going to go with the... Well, naturally the Book of Nightmares is a good choice. We'll then go with the Curse of Madness. Get her within range. Scroll of Intellect on Malukah. That way we'll get her 6 mana. And at the very least, we take out the Evoker with this, so all the better. Is that enough? I should be able to get away with 2 Healing Rains without too much hassle. Yeah, this still won't kill. Well, yeah, this will still kill regardless. So we're just barely on the precipice there. We're gonna go with the Vitalize, I think. Well, first let's do the Vial. And then we're gonna do Black Karma here. There we go. We will then follow up with the Vitalize for Grukli, because we want him to be the most tank of the group. Or at the very least, get as much HP as possible. Alright, she summons an extra minion, but that's perfectly fine. We've kind of gotten used to it at this point. We can go with a sweet melody here, if we wish. There's also Vitalizing Serenade, which will just counter it completely. We'll go with the Serenade. We will use Whispering Lies here to deal with the Fire Imp. We'll do a Sweet Melody just to be safe, and a Chant of Initiative on Grukli, henceforth. Okay. Anything in this discard pile that we want to use? I guess we can go with the Reckless Charge here. We will then go for the Reckless Charge on you. We'll take out the Blood Feeding. And we'll go with a Vigorous Fury here. And Transfuse. Not that we need to transfuse, of course, but whatever. Alright. I'm gonna go with Darkness Falls real quick. There we go. We'll go with a Dark Ritual to get some more mana for Rakula. And they should die regardless. But they'll die they'll die regardless, so we don't need to worry too much about what happens, really. But we'll do Recurring Nightmare all the same, and go for the kill. Because more dark means more dark, obviously. Steelskin. That is a perfect burn card for our frontliner. Healing Rain, once again. I think we've got plenty enough. We don't need more than 4. So we're just going to get shards, shards, and shards. As for what we can grab, nothing really stands out, I guess, aside from the chain, really. So more resistance is not a bad thing. We're going to go with sacrificing Zek's HP one for gold chain. The simple hat is still not good enough for us. We can go for the seashell if we want, but I don't think that's going to help. The proficient is good if we have skills, which we don't have a lot of, I don't think. So, yeah. Bleed charges +1, no. We don't need those. At the end of the hall, you find a large stone statue of an imp. Although the placement of this statue is suspicious, it's clear that it used to use as an altar of some kind. You found imps before wandering around freely, and this statue may have something to do with it. Smash the statue so that it no longer can be used. YOLO. Oh, your attacks leave some marks on the statue, but they are not strong enough to break it with one blow. The blows activate the statue, which begins to summon imps. Well, I guess we got a little mini boss here. That's interesting. Okay, we've got an Ode of War. We'll give that to Grukli here. We'll give a Vitalizing Serenade, Song of Celerity, and Chance, even though we don't need it. Okay, we're gonna go with Repetition Training, perhaps? No, we're gonna have to use Furious Slash first before we do even that. Yeah, we'll use Furious Slash. Blood for Blood. Repetition Training for Blood. We will do a Blood Rage here. So that way we can do a Steel Skin. And then Blood for even more damage, which we'll get for the kill, I think. Okay, we're gonna want Recurring Nightmare here, I think. But first we go Darkness Falls, perhaps? No, we want Curse of Vulnerability here. Then we do Recurring Nightmare. And apply that. There we go, that's some juicy damage. And by the time it hits Makula's turn, we should be able to deal with the Imp altar. X equals your hand, so we'll just do that. There we go. 58, 86, 25, bleed. Okay, so the bleed is exactly enough to kill. So we want to avoid using Healing Rain here. So we will Vitalize instead. And Innervate? Yeah, we'll go with that. The statue will die from... There we go. That was easy. Very easy, no less. Okay, Spectral Missiles. Ignores block. Tempting, not necessary though. Curse of Shadows, nope. We've already got plenty of cards for that. Blade Flurry, no. Nope. Okay. Level up. Draw 1, reduce the cost of the highest cost attack in your hand until by 1 until discarded. Or we can go with Grudge, which increases our rages. Damage by others deals 8 damage, or 8 slashing, and gain 3 rage. We're gonna go with Grudge. We'll be more reactive. We're gonna go with Melodic Rhythm, actually. This'll help with healing, and the next 4 song spells, all heroes recover 5% HP. That is a really good spell to have. Cursemancy, apply 1 to all monsters, reduce the cost of high cross curse. Or we can go with the cold curse. We're gonna go with the Cursemancy. We're gonna go that normal route. Alright. We're gonna go with the Yang ritual here? No, we actually want to go with the Yin ritual, actually. When we apply Dark, all heroes gain 1 regen. That is going to be more beneficial for Malukah, I think. You reach the end of the basement, and here you can see many cultists in a summoning circle. The summoning has begun, and from the number of cultists, it does not seem like just like a normal imp will show up. They become aware of your presence near the ritual, and some cultists leave the circle to confront you. I am a specialist in this sort of ritual. Let me help you. They don't need to look at Zek twice to know he's telling the truth. Since you're already there, they see no problem in letting you help with the ritual. The ritual ended, the room filled with red smoke, and the temperature rose rapidly. You don't know if it went well or not, but all the remaining cultists start to flee in panic after realizing what they've done. An impressive imp appears before you. It's the greater demon Bellifor, the lord of the imps. What do you want from me, mortal? Although he has been weakened by precarious summoning conditions, you can't underestimate him. He's weakened. Now time to fight. YOLO. Let's kill him. With our abilities, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, Melodic Rhythm. We're going to activate nearing the end. So we're going to do Whispering Lies. There we go. We can do a sweet melody here. And I guess we do a Chant of Initiative to further weaken, and Melodic Rhythm for later. That way we can use that for healing. We're going to go with Grudge to get more charges from our Fury. I'm going to go with Furious Slash, I guess? Yeah, we'll go with Furious Slash, why not? And then we'll do Blood for Blood. Done and done. Okay, we're gonna go with the Curse of Decay, I think. Yeah, we'll go Curse of Decay, Curse of Shadows, and Curse of Exhaustion. That way he's even slower and even more weak than before. We're gonna go with a Violence here. And we're going to start vitalizing Grukli. Thankfully, because of the benefits of Vitality, it just removes bleed. So all the better for him. We're going to give Gustav a buffer as well, and we'll go from there. Alright, they go for the Bouncy Flames, and he starts summoning imps. Unfortunately for him, this is not over. Okay, we're gonna go with Vitalizing Serenade, give everybody that buffer. Chant of Accuracy. And that's a nice juicy set of healing that we've done. Oh geez, that's a lot of Fury been stacked. Oh boy. They're not ready. Okay, we're gonna go with Vigorous Fury. There we go. Gonna go with Blood Rage to activate that. intercept. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go with the Curse of Vulnerability, I want to say. Yeah, let's do the Dark Ritual for Rakula. Then we'll do the Curse of Vulnerability, which ultimately weakens Bellafor even more. We then do the Healing Rain for all heroes to get rid of the burn. We then set up the Yin Ritual. And we start to do Renew here, get the heal. And I guess Black Karma, double down. Alright, big damage. Big damage. Mind you, this is the first stage, so it might not go well going to the near future, but it's going well so far. That's the important bit. Okay, we're gonna go with... Well, naturally, Blood Rage is a good option. We'll go Transfusion here. We will then do a Reckless Charge, get rid of the Intercept, and we'll block. Okay, not the most beneficial here with healing, but that's perfectly fine. We'll go with this, Recurring Nightmare, and be done with it. Okay. Let's get shards, 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 and shards. You have defeated a greater deep. Although he has not died, he's returned to his plane of existence and will take time to recover. Still, it is a great achievement that must be celebrated. There should be some magic shards in a demon's remains, and now that the basement is empty of cultists, you can loot it. You collect all the magic shards and also find a hidden chest near the summoning circle. One of the greater demon horns remained after the fight. You take it as a trophy and proof of your deed. You open the chest and rest for a while. Okay, so we can get some mana. There's Bellafor Pipes. The Cloak of Evasion is going to be the most interesting. And I do believe the statistics, if we have Evasion, actually stack with it. So I'm going to give this to Gustav, I think. Let's give him the Evasion, because he's going to benefit the most out of it. Let's see. Goggles, no. Bracers, no. I don't think we're going to be using Searing Blast anytime soon, so we'll just grab gold. After resting for a while and thoroughly inspecting the basement, there is nothing left to do here. You walk through the basement full of dead cultists and exit. It is time for us to go to the Grass Hill. You reach the Grass Hill behind the tower. As the farmer told you, there is a group of sheep grazing, and among them you see a larger sheep with golden wool. That must be the legendary golden sheep. You don't know if it's rare enough to call legendary, but one thing is for sure. That sheep wool looks like it will be really expensive. If you want to catch and kill it, you will only have one chance before all the sheep run away. Alright, go Grukli. Grukli throws himself ferociously against the poor sheep, which for a moment are paralyzed with fear. Surprisingly, Grukli managed to catch the golden sheep and give it to the coup de grace while the others flee in terror. As you leave, you take the opportunity to pick up a few magic shards on the hill. Nice, we've got a golden wool. Not sure where we're going to use it, but let's go to the soldier trainer now, I suppose. As you go around the tower, you see a man with a wooden sword practicing some movements. When you approach, he speaks to you. Hello, adventurer. Perhaps you are interested in some combat training? I can teach you one of my special defensive moves for 200 gold. If you all want to learn it, it'll be 1,000. I used to train young soldiers in this tower, but since the war ended, I'm out of work and short of money. We'll take cover. After training for a while, you all managed to learn the new defensive move. It was a good combat practice, and the whole group gained some experience. We got to draw 1, dispel some slow, and gain 8 shield. I think we can get away with story time, and we should be good to go. There is no special story events besides that. In the forest, you found a large open space that seems like the perfect place to rest for a bit before continuing your journey. As you go to set up camp, you notice a group of werewolves camping. They see you and offer to share camp. One of them says to you, "Hey, do you want to share some stories from your travels with us while we rest?" Do you want to share their camp and tell a story? Alright. Let us tell them how we defeated the greater demon Bellafor. We got a rest for it, so it's fine. Vigorous. All monsters gain 30 additional HP and all damage +1. And we get an upgrade altar, which honestly we don't need. We just need to... We'll take the golden shards. Why not? I can certainly deal with the extra HP here currently, so not bad. Alright, let's go. Okay, we got an Ode of War. We'll do that immediately for ourselves. We'll do an Ode of War for Grukli. Vitalizing Serenade. And a Song of Celerity to make ourselves a lot faster. At the cost of the Power Slave. Okay, we're gonna go with the Furious Slash. Blood Rage, Grudge, a Reckless Charge. Oh, whoops. Ah, well. I should actually reload that. Hold on. Let me do that again. Hold on. That might actually be a lot better if I do it myself. One sec. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna do one for Grukli. Do a Song of Celerity, Vitalizing Serenade. And while we can't use it either, we'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna go with Blood Rage, a Grudge, a Furious Slash. We're going to do a Blood for Blood first, then we'll do Reckless Charge. That way we don't lose any cards from it. Because why not? We might as well optimize while it's the second turn. Alright, Darkness Falls is a good staple card. Let's do that. We can do with Recurring Nightmare, or we can do Black Death. I'm gonna go with Black Death, to be honest. Aim for the back and go from there. And we'll do a Scroll of Intellect and get Malukah in on this. And we got Curse of Exhaustion, so... I guess we can target... let's see. 65, we'll bring it to 34. That only deals 9. He's currently at 17, so he's the closest. There we go. I guess Malukah will handle the rest if she has an AoE. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, Malediction is tempting, but not necessary. We'll get the healing going. Get Vitalize, get rid of the bleed. Innervate does the same. Black Karma to get rid of you. Malediction. There we go. Alright. The Tantrum goes in. We can do Whispering Lies here. We can do a Song Quickness if we wish, which would increase our speed significantly. Honestly, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's do it. Let's make ourselves much faster so we can actually deal with these enemies real quick. Alright, we're gonna do a Reckless Charge. We'll get rid of the Battle Shout. Well, no, we'll get rid of the Entrench. We will then do a Blood Feeding. Not that we necessarily need to. Alright, the Cutthroat is next. But thankfully, we'll use Cursomancy. Let's see. There's Vicious Bite and Stalking. We'll go with the Curse of Madness here. That is a loss. Oh boy. Alright. I think that's shards, 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 and more shards. Solid. When entering the bandit camp, you see really big werewolf, yelling and giving orders to other werewolves. He notices your presence and looks at you with a mocking face. That's Yaga, the Butcher of Silenthia, and he has been terrorizing the Silenthia forest for a long time. It's time to put a stop to Yager and disperse the bandits once and for all. You attack. No sugarcoating it, let's just take him out. Okay, we're gonna go with Ode of War on Grukli. Gonna go Song of Celerity, so we're a bit faster than him. We'll go Power Slave. Go Shadow Step, and... oh, I should have done Shadow Step last. Whatever. We are gonna go with... Battle Shout, Blood Rage, Grudge. We can go Blood Feeding first. Yeah, we'll do Blood Feeding first, and then Reckless Charge. That way we get as much bleed as possible here. Okay, we're gonna go with the Curse of Madness, I suppose. No, we're gonna go Curse of Decay, because that will weaken his healing. Then we do Curse of Madness. There we go. Then we'll give Malukah a boost. And hope that energy is enough. We can get 2 Black Karmas off. There we go. We can do an Anthem of Hope here. And we'll do a Vitalize just to get rid of the bleed for now. And we should be good. Alright, nice try with the heals, but we reduced that by 75%. Thanks to everybody involved. Okay, we're gonna go Vitalizing Serenade. Give everybody a nice juicy boost there. We can go Song of Quickness to make ourselves even faster. And we will tune up to see if we can get something for next turn. We'll set up for Eternal Lullaby, I suppose. And we'll get the Ode of War going, just so we have some more defense. Okay, with that, we can go with Repetition Training, or we can go with something else entirely. I think we're going to go on Repetition Training for Blood Feeding. We will then use Rigorous Fury here to double up in power. We'll then follow up with the Blood Rage to get more mana. We will Barricade for extra protection, Reckless Charge, sacrificing Steel Skin, and Blood Feeding at the back. Alright, Zek, do your worst. Cursomancy. Alright, we're gonna do Nightmare, I think. No, we're gonna do Curse of Vulnerability, and then Nightmare. There we go. And then finally, Malukah. She is probably just going to decimate the enemy, so I guess we'll see. All heroes get some healing. Violence. And... yeah, I guess Vitalize? There we go. Yeah, no, in regards to Grukli, he just gets his bleed healed immensely, so... and yeah, he goes down really quickly. Rampage, random monster. Apply 4, repeat 1. That's a double strike with 12 bleed potential, it seems. It's alright. Rampage, do I want it, though? Well, let's say we got. We've got Fade. Well, alright, we'll get Shards, and I guess we can get Rampage strictly because it's a burn. You did it. Yager is no more. With the Butcher dead, the remaining bandits flee, and Salenthia Forest will be a little safer. Now you can check the camp for gold and other valuable items. Gold and shards were scattered throughout the camp, and you also find a large chest where the bandits kept all the things they looted over time. For our troubles, we got a ton of stuff. We're gonna go with... honestly, we're gonna save the Yager Cleaver, actually. Hour of Glass of Death. All resistances minus 15. Combat start, gain 2 taunt. Or we can go with the Cloak of Evasion. We're fine. We got the Brigand Armor, which honestly is going to be way better than anything else that we got, so... we'll give that to Malukah. The wolf skin cloak gives us a free howl, which is a burn for all monsters. I guess we give that to Zek for now. That will at least boost his resistance up a bit more than most. Okay, gold chain is not bad. We can actually use this to upgrade the jade ring, I suppose. There we go. And I guess that leaves Grukli, which, honestly... Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to keep the bone claws. It's a bit better than the auger cleaver, to be honest. The obelisk is in sight, but something very dangerous is blocking the way. Ylmer, an old treant once known as the protector of Silenthia Forest, has awakened and has been tainted by the energy emanating from the now active obelisk. Beside Ylmer is a Trunky and a Dryad protecting him. You can't see a way to avoid confrontation, but maybe you can make the fight easier or worse depending on how you approach. Let's just engage. Without hesitation, you draw your weapons and rush into him, gaining a small moment of advantage. Alright, time to quickly demolish these guys. Gonna start with Barricade, Steel Skin. We can't use Repetition Training because there's nothing in our discard pile, but we can defend Gustav a little bit. And we'll end there. Okay, we're gonna go with Song of Celerity, so we're a little faster. We'll do Power Slave, just so we got the beefing up. Gonna go Whispering Lies. Chant of Accuracy for free. Tune Up to follow up. Which we... Okay, that's odd. Oh, place a song spell in your hand to the top of your deck. Rip. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with Prismatic Field here, I think. Yeah, Prismatic Field. We'll then go Curse of Decay on Ylmer, so he's not healing as much. But we'll definitely use Nightmare on the Tainted Dryad. And now finally Malukah. She will use the Yin Ritual. Get the Healing Rain going. Let's see. When you apply Dark, all heroes gain 2 regen. Yeah, so we'll wait on that. I guess I could have used Defend, but I'd rather her save her mana at this point. Better mana than anything else, really. Ah, Shackle. Not fun, but something that we can cure. Alright. We got Melodic Rhythm. I guess we can, yeah, we'll use Vitalizing Serenade first. We'll then do a Chant of Initiative on, I guess, Zek. We'll then follow up with Melodic Rhythm and Shadow Step. Or rather, yeah, Melodic Rhythm. Words. Jeez. At least we're getting the damage out. That's the important part. Okay, we're gonna go with... We can go Dark Ritual and give it to Malukah for extra mana, which I'll do. We are going to then use... I guess Curse of Vulnerability? No, we want Black Death specifically. There we go. That should get the kills on everybody, and we'll do a quick heal on the very foe, Ylmer. Get some nice recovery going. Alright, the Tainted Dryad is unfortunately not dead yet, but close enough. One turn, it should be good enough. Alright, as for the rest of us, healing goes in. We're going to use the... Let's use the Battle Shout to dispel. Well, we don't have Slow, we have Shackle, don't we? Okay, all the same, we can't get Vitality, so that's more HP, I suppose. Although, no. I've got a better idea. Let's do Vigorous Fury here. We'll then do Rampage. Then we'll follow up with the Blood Feed, which should kill the Tainted Dryad, which will organize initiative and get a staple for us. Now for Malukah. We are going to use Malediction here. There we go, nice healing. We will go with Black Karma here. Anthem of Hope. And start getting recovery like crazy. There we are. Okay, we can get an Ode of War on Grukli. We'll do the same for our Bard. We can, in fact, do Ballad of Invasion, I believe, but... Rip. I guess I could have used Song Quick... Well, no, it's fine. We'll go Ballad of Evasion. That's just overall better. The evasion is way powerful. Okay, we set up things with a Grudge. We do some Blood Rage. We will follow up with a Intercept. We'll do Blood for Blood here. Reckless Charge. Get rid of the Entrenchment now. And Reckless Charge. Because why not? Not that we can cause Bleed to Ylmer in this mode, but whatever. Cursomancy. I think I can get away with Recurring Nightmare, but first I'm going to Howl to get more weakness going. Boost up Malukah. We'll shuffle in the Book of Nightmares into her deck. And Curse of Exhaustion, because why not? And now, Malukah goes in ham. Okay. We'll activate as much as we can Recurring Nightmare. That'll just pelt him down. We've got some global healing if we want to use it, but honestly I don't need to. Just get the heal there. Violence. And I guess healing for Gustav, and there we go. Unfortunately, your damage is not enough to prevent my healing. Alright, we're gonna throw down a... First we'll throw down a Whispering Lie. Then we go with a... Yeah, Vitalizing Serenade. And we'll go Shadow Step. There we go. With that, we do a Blood Rage, a Entrench, I suppose? Yeah, an Entrench. We do suffer sun damage, but that's fine. It's not enough to worry about anyways. Alright, I guess we go Curse of Vulnerability here. Boom. That's 7. And that should bring weaknesses up like a crazy amount. We'll do a quick heal on Grukli. A quick remove a burn. A vitalize, and a Black Karma. Just to add to it. Nearly killed, but that's fine. Round 5, unfortunately, is only great quality, but that's par for the course, really. Okay, otherwise, Eternal Lullaby finishes it off. Okay, 1,000 Needles. Purple quality card. We get 47 block and 18 thorns. We're gonna go with the rare Vitalizing Serenade. We can get another Book of Nightmares, that's actually really good. Protect from Evil. That is actually a really good buffer card, so we'll grab that. And 1,000 Needles, we will... I guess it's another burn. It is a tempting keep, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we'll grab it just for now, see if we use it. Ylmer will never wake up again. A shame that a once tall and wise treant like him had to end this way because of the mysterious reactivation of the obelisk. Between Ylmer's roots, you see a large golden chest appear. You're one step closer to your objective. Inside the chest, you find some golden shards, but also a good amount of magic items that have been long forgotten between Ylmer's roots. Okay, combat start, gain 2 sharp. Ylmer's branch is going to be nice, especially when we start playing healing spells, but I don't think we actually play healing spells. We play song spells, but no actual healing. Wait, hold on. Healing Rain counts as a healing spell. Prayer of Healing counts as a healing spell. Vitalize healing spell. Okay, so, yeah, no. I guess Malukah is definitely grabbing the Ylmer's branch. Okay, Shield of Thorns. Do we want it? Not really. Yggdrasil's Root. We will grab it because it's healing. And 4% healing is not bad. Reinforced Armor. All resistance is 7. Max HP 8. Yeah, it's better than that. And Forest Crown. Do we need it? No. Quill. It's 1 damage when you play a book. Yeah, we don't use books though, so gold. You find yourselves in front of the obelisk. After centuries in inactivity, it is now bursting with energy, and the runes engraved in a stone grow brightly. As you read the runes aloud, the wall of the obelisk warps and distorts, creating several portals. Time to come to cross the obelisk. Where will you go? 1 second while I check out where the golden wool can be used. Oh, I see. Okay, so you can trade it for a boat towards the Witch Doctor in the Lagoon map, or it can be traded into a shop at for 1,000 gold and a discount in the lava map. So we can either go to the green portal or the red portal. I am very tempted to go to the red portal and see what happens. So yeah, let's go there. You cross the red portal, and before you realize it, you're already in another place. The group went across the obelisk, and in an instant found themselves in another place far from Silenthian Forest. One of the mysteries of the obelisk has just been revealed to them. In ancient times, the obelisk was just used as a means of transportation, since reaching the land by road would take several days. They searched for signs that the princess or Lord Hanshek had been there and found 2 pairs of footprints leading away from the area. The group looked to the horizon and saw that there was another obelisk in the area that was active. Undoubtedly, the princess and Lord Hanshek have something to do with the activation of the obelisks. The next destination of the group was clear. Okay, we got a raider patrol, the obsidian shipment, a strange team. Okay, unfortunately we're gonna have to miss out on the strange team and the raider patrol. But we can get away with the mysterious throne and lava overflow. Because I actually require the obsidian shipment for yet another minion, I do believe. Alright, let's see. Our cards. Do we need to upgrade anything? No. No. We can upgrade the Book of Nightmares. Here we go. Recurring Nightmares are... yeah, they're multi-costs. Okay, we're gonna grab that. Curse of Exhaustion, we're going to burn. And Malukah, we want you to burn these Healing Rains. So long as it's all heroes, that is. Alright, Vitalize, yeah, all's good. Perfect. I can work with this. Okay, items, let's see. Royal Coin, that's actually a really good item. We're going to get Zek, instead of recovering 6 HP, carry the Royal Coin for us, I think. Well, hold on, let's see. Apply 8 Dark to random monster. Cold and Dark resistance with recovery. Yeah, no, we'll give Zek the Royal Coin. We're gonna have, let's see. We got Brigand Armor, and we got the Crusader Helm. We're going to give the Crusader Helmet to Grukli, so we can get some block and fortify. Let's see. Because that's a really powerful item, no less. Glacial Hammer. Do we need that? No. Gustav. When you play a melee attack, draw 1. We don't play melee attacks though, so that is an issue. But we can do damage with hit, apply 1 chill. So that technically could help Gustav, I suppose, but that's only if 5 charges are applied, which does suck. We're gonna go with Brigand Armor here. It's better than normal armor. And we'll go from there. That should be it. Zingengard card. No, we're good. Alright, we should be fine. Alright, let's go. YOLO! Okay, we need to go to the bottom most. Unfortunately, we can't sell for the golden wool, but whatever. Ray of Frost. No, we don't need ethers. We're good. Alright. Let's hope we're fast enough to get rid of all the burn that we're suffering. Alright, Song of Celerity. Ode of War. We'll give that to Zek, I suppose. We will then use Melodic Rhythm to heal. Sharpening Knife. There we go. Thousand Needles, I guess, is the way to go. I will go Blood Rage. We will then Reckless Charge, get rid of Repetition Training. Reckless Charge. Suffer some bleed damage, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, we're gonna go with... Alright, let's go with Drain Life here. Let's go Book of Nightmares for Merkula. And Curse of Exhaustion. Why not? Make him as slow as possible so we don't have to worry about him again. Renew. Anthem of Hope and Black Karma. That should get him to Kill Zone, which is good. Yeah, now we should be fine. Although the bird is going to be a nuisance, we should probably get Makula healing that really quick. Okay, we're gonna go Song of Quickness here, I suppose. Yeah, Song of Quickness should be good. There we go. Then we're gonna go that. Chant of Accuracy, Chant of Initiative will good for Zek. Alright. Time for Grukli. We're gonna go with... Do we go Steelskin or Battle Shout? We're gonna go with Vigorous Fury to start with. Then we go Steelskin? No. We're gonna go Rampage instead. And that way we can intercept and protect against the burn. There we go. That works. We'll Cursemancy here. We will use Darkness Falls, actually, and get some massive curses, or massive dark buffs going off. Okay, we're gonna go Healing Rain, get rid of all that burn. Do it again, just so we got more regen. We're gonna go for the Ruin Bolt. And off we go. Should be able to beat things in a timely manner if we do this right. So yeah, let's just hope we're lucky. Alright. Fire Imp is going crazy. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with though. Alright, Book of Nightmares naturally goes... Well, first let's do the Recurring Nightmare. There we go. That'll bring her to Death's Door. The Evoker's on Death's Door, so that's fine. Okay. We can go with the overpowered Vitalizing Serenade here. And Power Slave. Hell yeah. And now we do Innervate, which, yeah, boosts the healing even further. Healing Rain. We'll do Protection from Evil, which I guess is granted towards Well, no, let's do Malediction first. There we go. Then we will Vitalize, and there we go. Alright, let's do a Grudge, Barricade, Blood for Blood, and I guess Transfusion? Well, no, we don't need to, but yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Alright. That should be a kill for most of these guys. At least I hope. Yeah, that's one, that's two. Okay, now it's just these two minions, and you're gonna die, naturally. Kinda sucks that they had to do that to me, and summon two other imps, but whatever, I guess. I guess we just have to kill him faster then. Alright, Vitalizing Serenade. Tune up. We'll send the Ballad of Evasion for later. You never know when it's going to be useful, after all. Go Furious Slash. And Transfusion. Not that we need it. Yeah, we'll be fine here. There you go. And Recurring Nightmare. Boom. That should be a kill. Nope. Close enough, though. Yin Ritual. Whatever. Alright, Zek. Do your work. Book of Nightmares. I guess we'll give that to Gustav. Why not? Prismatic Fields. Scroll of Intellect. There we go. RIP, but whatever. Done. Oh boy. Okay, Clarity. Purge Fury. Dispel Things. Okay, that's not good. We're sharp. We'll get shards. Clear Instructions. No shards. Shards and I guess Flanking Strike would be good. It's a good free stable card after all, and we can easily get it as a we'll consider it. We'll consider it. Alright, the banquet. You arrive at some kind of party. It seems that the cultists are organizing a banquet for new members. They seem too drunk or immersed in the party to be bothered by your presence here. You notice that some cultists are playing a drinking game. Maybe you can talk to them or join a game to extract useful information. When you were playing a drinking game, one of the cultists spelled something curious. 457. You don't know what those numbers are for, but they seem important. 457. Interesting. Alright, we can get a Cursed Adrenaline. That'd be pretty good. All damage +2, immune to poison, shuffle hash in each hero deck. Okay, that I can handle. It's just poison after all. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'd be more worried if it were, you know, something way worse. But we'll see. We'll see how we fare. Okay, that's a lot of burn. Or a lot of damage, rather. Okay. Initiative. Alright. Melodic Rhythm. Chant of Initiative. Shadow Step. Okay. We're gonna go with... I guess Vigorous Fury. Let's go with the block here. Reckless Charge. There we go. Now for Zek. Let's see if we can get some nice juicy AoEs. Alright, Cursemancy. Black Death, I suppose. Well, no. Let's start with, Alright, well, let's start with the Ravager, because he's the most dangerous of the group currently. We're then going to use Drain here, and a Drain Life again. There we go. Get our nice juicy recovery going. What a perfect time for Prayer of Healing. We'll use Healing Rain, Prayer of Healing, and we can even use a Vitalize if we so desire. But I'm going to use a Vile Lance here, if only to get more Dark Charges going. Alright, nice. Ravager's almost dead. We can go with a nice, juicy, vitalizing serenade. A Song of Quickness to boost everybody's initiative like crazy. And we'll be there in a snap. Alright, we're gonna go with Grudge. We'll do a Vicious Slash here. And then Rampage, I suppose. Just get as much damage out as possible, basically. Right, nice Zek. Alright, I would like you to cast a Dark Ritual, get Malukah buffed up. Scroll of Intellect, so you get even more mana going. A Book of Nightmares to add to it. Be done there. And now Malukah can go in hard with whatever she has. Start with Healing Rain, I suppose. Black Karma to get the Evoker into death range. Gonna go with Renew here. Go for a massive heal on Grukli. Go with Black... well, hold on, let's see. 42... 48... That leaves her with -6. Let's just make sure. And we'll go with a Prayer Protection just to be safe. Defenses never hurt. Okay. At the very least, I hope the percentage healing is going through. Because we did select the percentage healing with that in mind, after all. Ah, perfect. The Ballad of Evasion. Just what I needed. Gonna go with the Power Slave here. Go with that. Go with the Ode of War on... I guess it really doesn't matter who gets it. I guess we'll give it to Malukah, if only to increase her powerful. Alright, the spiders are going in, but honestly, they're probably going to die at this rate, so we'll have to see. Okay, gonna go with Battle Shout, I suppose? Yeah, Battle Shout, Blood Rage, Barricade, Intercept. Alright, we good to go. Now they're all within danger territory, essentially. We'll get Recurring Nightmare going. There we go. That'll get you into Death Zone. Malukah, you're basically good to go. You'll use Yin Ritual here. You'll use Manic Malediction here. And I guess Condemnation? Boom. Death to everything. Nice. And we even got Adrenaline. Accursed Adrenaline, no less. All monsters cleave, apply 4 bleed. That's a really good card. We're going to grab that. Preferably, I'd like to keep it below 25 if I can. But if I can't, then I will try to make amends here and there. Alright, we're going to get shards, shards, shards. Let's keep going. You arrive at a place with a mechanical crane to see that there is a group of cultists unloading a shipment of supplies and common items. When they finish, the cultists begin to load the crane with magic shards and obsidian ingots. You assume this is how the cultists in the area survive, trading supplies for obsidian mined from the volcano. They haven't finished loading the crane yet. It might be a good time to ambush them and take all their loot. Alright. We're gonna hide and attack them by surprise, even if we're unlucky about it. You try to hide, but a little fiend sees you and raises the alarm. You have no choice but to go out in the open to defend yourselves. When you finish the fight, you will collect the magical shards, some supplies, and you'll also take a few of those obsidian ingots, as they seem to be quite valuable for forging items. We take these ingots with a reason. And a hope to get something out of it, so might as well put them to good use, right? Alright, Gustav is being targeted. He's looking a bit worse for wear, but we'll be fine. Song of Celerity will get us back on the board to some degree, at least against the Pyromancer. Get Chant of Accuracy, we'll do a tune-up, and we will save Eternal Lullaby for next turn. So, unfortunately, Gustav is not looking any better. We'll go with an Entrench just to keep him safe. And to be even more safe, we'll go Entrench, and Vigorous Fury just to be safe. Alright. Cursemancy. We're going to go with Book of Nightmares on Malukah. We'll get the Recurring Nightmare, and we'll pump the Pyromancer full of it. There we go. That'll make him suffer quite a bit. Alright, with Malukah, we've got Condemnation. So we're going to actually use that first. There we go. We're then going to use Recurring Nightmare again. And pump the Pyromancer again. And that should get him to 0. Or at least close enough to death that it's going to matter. Okay, Grukli. Alright, these guys are really pelting like crazy. Thankfully, Grukli and Gustav have been protecting themselves perfectly. Alright, it is time for the Eternal Lullaby. Alright, Eternal Lullaby, Vitalizing Serenade, and a Chant of Initiative to, Zek, I guess? Yeah, why not, Zek. Alright, that's that enemy dealt with. We've now got Darkness Falls. We'll use that immediately, get the curse going. Alright, the Ravager and the Fiend should die next turn. The Ravager should die next turn. We're gonna go with... I guess we'll go Battle Shouts and Intercept. And we'll Transfuse if we can, which we can't, so whatever. Okay, we're gonna go Healing Rain, get rid of that burn. We'll get some heal going. And I guess we'll Innervate for Zek. Get him some mana so he can work his magic. Nice. Even more. Okay, we're gonna go with... Let's use a Curse of Vulnerability here. That basically near insta kills. We will Scroll of Intellect for Gustav. That way we can use a Nightmare here. And Round 3 is guaranteed to kill him, regardless. Sweet Melody is a good Dispel and a good heal. We'll go Ode of War, Whispering Lies. Oh, done. There we go. Cool. We don't need a Feint. We'll get... We don't need Arc Outbreak. We'll grab Shards, 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 and Shards for when we go to the shop next. But hey, we got Obsidian Ingots, which helps our case. You arrive at the cultist camp, but it appears to be empty, and all the cultists have gone elsewhere at the moment. You inspect the place, and there doesn't appear to be anything of value at first glance. In one of the tents, you did see a few beds prepared for when the cultists return, and they seem quite comfortable. After so much fighting, this seems like a good place to get some rest. We don't need any rest, so we're gonna forage. Or try to. We fail, but we get some gold and shards and all that jazz. Vigorous. No. We are already having trouble with the minions. We don't need any more help on them. I think that's just gonna make things worse for us. The fact that they're even more durable, no less, only makes things harder for us, I think, in the end. Song of Celerity, Our Slave, Ode of War. Right, and turn. Okay. Prismatic Field to give us some resistance to the flames. We'll go Shadow Bolt. No, we want Recurring Nightmare here. That way we can apply as much as possible. Scroll of Intellect from Malukah. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go with Healing Rain, Black Karma, and just go for the kill there. We'll go the Anthem of Hope and be done with it. So that way we've at least got some protection going on with the Courage and Insulate benefits. Okay, we're gonna go Barricade. Blood Rage, Steel Skin. Let's see, we're gonna go for Transfusion on you. Blood for blood. And I guess eat what we can. There we go. Okay, cool. Vitalizing Serenade. We can double down if we wish. We can use Adrenaline here. We're gonna use Melodic Rhythm, Charm of Accuracy, the Ode, and finally one extra heal just to be safe. There we go. Tons of regeneration stacks. That's gonna help us thrive, I think, ultimately. Okay, let's do a Furious Slash. Vigorous Fury, Shield, off we go. Now for Zek and Malukah. Cursomancy, Darkness Falls. That's a good simple selection. Alright, Malukah, do you have any AoEs? Condemnation, perfect. Alright, first we're going to use Yin Ritual to make it better. Condemnation. Now Healing Rain up the wazoo to get our regeneration up higher, so we got at least a 25% heal chance. Or at least a 25% recovery rates. At least for Grukli and Malukah specifically. Alright, let's go with the Eternal Lullaby. Whispering Lies. Tune Up. There we go. And end turn. Okay, we activate a Grudge. We get Repetition Training, so we can go with Rampage or Blood Feeding? Let's go Rampage. Why not? There we go. Block and off we go. Okay, with that, we can use Black Death with relative ease. Yeah, why not? There we are. Curse of Vulnerability. Alright. The rest will fall into line, I guess. Rune Bolts. Black Karma. I guess Innervate follows up, and we're good to go. Alright, there we go. Done and done. Whew, okay. We've got Push Forward. Helping Hand, Intercept, nope. Vexing Crescendo, we're fine. Librarian, we're good, I think? Yeah, we don't need a Curse of Decay, so we're good on that. Rare Feeling, nope, good. Alright, level up. When dealing damage with a hit, apply 2 bleed. Reduces bleed applied by Fury by 50%. Honestly, I'm fine with the bleed currently. Grukli is actually doing fine. At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of the melee attack cards in your hand by 1 until they're discarded. We're gonna grab that. Shrill Tone. Sharp 1. Sharp on heroes also increases the mind damage by 1 per charge. When you play a song spell card that costs energy, refund 1 energy and grant 2 regeneration to the most damaged hero. We're gonna grab that. Putrefaction. Dark +2. Dark on enemies reduces shadow resistance by additional 1% per charge. At the start of your turn, for every 8 dark you have, reduce the cost of your cards in your hand by 1. Until they are discarded. Nope, Putrefaction. When dealing damage with a hit, apply 2 dark. When you play a healing spell card that costs energy, refund 1 energy and grant 2 regeneration to the most damaged hero. We're gonna go Jinx. Alright, and with that, I can either go the easier route or the harder route. We're gonna go with the Burning Hand. You enter the cultist main base, where you meet their High Counselor Urkel, along with a few cultists waiting for his order to attack you. Urkel seems willing to see what you want from him. You have entered their base and killed many cultists along the way here, so there's no chance of leading without a fight. The fight begins. Alright. Time to absolutely demolish his minions first, and then go from there, I suppose. The faster the better. Alright, Song of Celerity, so we're a bit faster now. We can do a Vitalizing Serenade here. Alright, we're gonna go with a Chant of Initiative to help Grukli specifically, and then Shadow Step. There we go. Alright, we're gonna activate Grudge. We can activate Battle Shout here. We're gonna get Blood Rage active, do a Bite first, starting with the most fastest, which is the Fiend it seems, and then a Reckless Charge. There we go. Alright, time for Zek. Let's see. Ah, the Book of Nightmares. We'll start by giving Malukah and himself the Book of Nightmares. We will go with a Prismatic Field, so that way we are getting 30% less damage from elemental debuffs. We'll use a Healing Ring here. We activate the Yin Ritual and Condemnation to get some serious decay going, and damage buffer, because why not? More damage the better. Alright, with an Adrenaline we speed up like crazy. We will then use Power Slave here. That way we can go with an Eternal Lullaby. Follow up with the Vitalizing Serenade, and a Sweet Melody to boot, just to clear any dangerous effects. Mainly our casters need the Vitalizing Serenade, or at least Zek specifically. Okay, we can go with Rampage here, which seems pretty alright. Alright, we can get a Reckless Charge going. We will use it, sacrifice an Intercept for it. We'll then Steel Skin and block for Zek. There we go. Oh, it seems they have dispelled Grukli's regeneration, which sucks. Oh well. Darkness Falls, I suppose. But it's enough to take out most of his minions and give us enough malleability to work with Malukah here. We're going to innervate Grukli here. We'll give him a nice detox just in case. We'll Black Karma multiple times on Urkel, and we'll renew just in case. Just so we got extra regeneration for my dude Grukli. Alright, he's used Fan the Flames, but honestly, I don't think he's gonna last. Song of Quickness will help us take the initiative now. We'll use Melodic Melody, we'll use Ode of War to get some healing off. And now we'll use Whispering Lies, get some more damage up. And we can tune up if we wish. Which we don't necessarily need to do, but whatever. Okay. I think we go 1,000 Needles here, as odd as that sounds. Vigorous Fury, Blood Rage, and then Vigorous Slash. Suffer some bleed, but whatever. We'll be fine. Alright, Curse Mancy, Curse of Madness, and that's basically death. Ah, perfect! Mass Dispel, just what I wanted. Evocation, perfect, just what I wanted. Hidden Weapon, not so much what I wanted. Demoralizing Shout, weak, damage and heal done, 50%. I might as well grab it, it's a cursed card. With the death of Urkel, there is no one left to lead the Cult of the Burning Hand. After your passage through Velkarath, decimating their ranks, and the death of their leader, the few remaining cultists flee, and the cult is dissolved. Now you can take a little break and loot what's left at the base. At the base, you find a large chest with gold and many objects that the cultist used. You rest a bit before continuing. When you play a skill, gain 1 evasion. I do believe we have plenty of skills. Or, at the very least, a lot of song spells. Enchantment, small weapons, song, skill, song. Okay, so Gustav has a lot of songs. How about Grukli? Defense, skill. Okay, so 7 skills versus 5, I think. What is classified as a ranged attack? I guess arrows and all that jazz. Damage with hit, apply 1 mark. Who has mark in our deck anyways? That is Zek, specifically, oddly. Okay, I guess we're going to give Zek the Hellblade, which is going to apply mark, which is going to increase our damage. I mean, we might as well. There is the Ninja Scroll, which is not going to help us in the slightest. There is Reinforced Armor if we wish to take it, but honestly I don't think we do. But we can take the Longbow if we wish, but it's not that good for us. Alright, well, honestly I think gold is the way to go here, but before we do, I think we're going to grab Ninja Scroll. We don't actually get as much benefit as we do from the songs just yet, so whatever. We'll grab shards for the rest, and go on our merry way. You arrive at some ancient ruins, and, after investigating for a while, you find a room with 3 glyphs on the floor. A throne at the end of the room, and a mural above the throne. According to the images on the mural, you believe that the ritual was performed here, in which one person sat on a throne, while 3 others were placed on top of each other glyph. Then the throne was activated and made the person on the throne ascend, or gave him some kind of power. Do you want to try to perform the ritual? And if so, who will sit on the throne? To give you a rough idea, basically you duplicate your card here, or at least your base card. So it really depends on what you want. Vigorous Fury is a good card, Power Slave's a nice card with a buffer. Black Death, though, is the best, I think. And Malediction is based on Makulah's hand. Honestly, I think Malediction's good. X equals your discard pile, but you can apply 2 here. Apply X. I'm gonna go with the Black Death, though. You've performed the ritual as indicated on the mural, and the throne is activated. At that moment, you feel refreshed, and the one thing on the throne has the feeling of being able to perform his combat skills more times than usual. As you sat on the throne, a secret compartment opened on one side of the room. Looking inside, you find a pile of gold, magic shards, and a large emerald. Nice. As you are climbing towards the lava, or the top of the volcano, an eruption of lava occurs. Lava begins to overflow. You have no choice but to try to avoid the river of lava that runs down the slope. The lava flows furiously down the slope of the volcano, and you have to be careful not to touch it. Otherwise, you may receive a very severe burn. There's only a small chance of success without getting hurt. Alright, time for card games. There we go. That was easy. That wasn't too bad. Alright, Volcano Summit. Thorn Proliferation. Absolutely not. Let's go. I've got plenty of resources, I don't need to do that. Okay, Song of Celerity. Chant of Accuracy and Shadow Step. Easy choice. Off we go to Grukli. We'll activate 1,000 Needles to start with, and we'll go Furious Slash here, get some more defenses. I'm gonna boost up Zek real quick, just in case. Alright, Zek has buffers going. Alright, let's Curse Mancy here. Let's Dark Ritual Malukah here. Alright, Nightmare, and I guess we'll drain life from you. There you go. Okay, we've got Mass Dispel if we want to use it, but I'm probably not. We're just going to focus on you. Black Karma. Ah, that was really quick. Okay. Let's just Vitalize and Renew, just in case, and off we go. Man, that's pretty painful. The Obsidian Elemental's dying. Yep, rip. GG. Alright, now the other three. Let's deal with them. Shouldn't take too long. Whispering Lies on the one here. We can go Vitalizing Serenade. Ode of War for Malukah, I guess. Let's Sharpening Knife, I guess? Not that we need to. Tune up, because it's there, whatever. Alright, damage is coming in. Let's hope we're doing well. Oh, it seems like only one charge is lost every time they take damage. That's really fun. Okay, in that case, let's go Recurring Nightmare, I suppose? Yeah, let's go with the one again, with the most likelihood of dying. We'll go with you. There we go. 100 damage. Now Grukli. Gonna Demoralizing Shout, I suppose. We can go with Blood Feeding. Not that we'll get any healing out of it. We'll Intercept. Reception Training. We'll get Reckless Charge going, though. Oh, 1 mana. Rip. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna go with Darkness Falls, I suppose? Yeah. Might as well. And we'll go Scroll of Intellect for Malukah. And I guess Black Death. Why not? That's enough to go for kills. There we go. Nice 150 damage. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. We don't need anything here. Noxus Eruption is probably best as a burn. We'll get shards, though. Yeah, let's get shards. Shards. Gain X Fury. X equals your bleed. I mean, if we do get bleed, it's not bad. But honestly, I don't see the benefit. We already have many ways of removing it. You reach the summit of the volcano, and the obelisk of Velkarath is a few meters in front of you, across a rocky path in lava. When you take a few steps on the path, a giant lava elemental appears. It is an elemental lord. Ignino, the elemental lord, seems to be guarding the path to the obelisk, and does not attack you immediately. When you retreat, he plunges back into the lava. As you enter the rocky path, Ignino reappears. You get a small movement bonus. The fight begins. And apparently, luck is on our side as the dark just applies to him. Okay, Song of Celerity. Vitalizing Serenade. Chant of Initiative for Malukah, just so she's a little ahead. And another Vitalizing Serenade, so we got some healing. Or just overall better healing. Okay, we go with a Battle Shout to increase our HP. Gonna go with the Blood Rage, just so we have it. We'll Intercept with Grukli, and we will apply the Bleed to Ignino, specifically. Or at least send it his way, anyways. Okay, we can go with Recurring Nightmare, Black Death. You know, I like the idea of Black Death going on. Let's do that. That's a lot of damage. We'll use Black Death to pass it over. And we'll use the Scroll of Intellect for Malukah. There we go. That is 6 mana, and he is already 500 HP or so. Gonna go Healing Rain just in case. Gonna go Black Karma here, Prayer of Healing, and Vitalize on Grukli. But now we've got a suitable health pool size, which is nice. Alright, that's some juicy burn you got there. Unfortunately, I'm very in tune with Dark Elemental abilities. Okay. Gonna go with Ode of War, perhaps? But before that, Melodic Rhythm. Let us do the Sharpening Knife. And Shadow Step, just to be safe. Okay. Raise the HP regen is 10% to a degree, so that's nice. Alright, we'll go with Grudge, Blood Rage. Is there any cards that we would want to draw? No melee attacks, though. We're going to use Thousand Needles here and Reckless Charge, so we just get some more fury out of it. Okay, we're going to go with Darkness Falls, I suppose. Or do we? We could go with the Curse of Madness here as well. Let's go with the Book of Nightmares. Then we'll go with the Curse of Exhaustion, make him slower. Then we go with Makula's option. Ah, perfect! Recurring Nightmare, just what I needed to draw. Or just what I wanted to draw, I should say. Now we can just pelt it with crazy amounts of dark. And that's death, I think. Yeah, there we go. Unexpected, but perfect. I can work with that. Alright, let's grab a Meditate. That's a free card, basically, with extra mana. Endless Abyss versus Evocation. I think I might be able to buy Endless Abyss, so Evocation's a little bit better. Or do we? It is a burn all the same, isn't it? Do we need more mana, or do we want Endless Abyss? I think I'm gonna go... Yeah, no, it's already... It's not upgraded. We can make it not burn and deal... Alright. It's repeat 2, but it's also a repeat 2 if we get it sustained. Evocation, on the other hand, is hard to get. We can keep it, though, for 1 mana. You know what? Endless Abyss. Why not? Ah, Ballad of Conquest. Just what I needed, actually. We're gonna need that. And Sever Artery. Do we need that? Against a specific monster, actually, it might not be that bad as a good card item. No, we'll get shards. It's fine. You defeated Ignano, the Elemental Lord. A large golden chest appears from Ignano's remains. Now the rocky path in the lava is clear, and nothing stands between you and the obelisk. You took many magical shards from Ignano's remains. Inside the chest, you found a gold and many rare magic items. For our troubles, we managed to get quite the bounty. We're gonna go with the brass amulet now that we have the shards for it. So we're gonna grab that. We're going to go with the Elven Quiver because we do need Grukli to go on sharp duty. So that was the plan overall. We're not going to be using the Volcanic Axe, so we can forget about that. So nothing really appears to appeal to Zek here. Not that I'm aware anyways. So we'll get gold, and for Malukah specifically, when we can either go for the Winged Wand or leave it as gold. All damage +2, heal done +2. When you heal a hero, apply 2. Fast. No, we're gonna go 120 gold. The regeneration is more important. You are in front of the obelisk. Like the Salenthi obelisk, this one also activated with brimming energy. As you did before, you read the obelisk runes aloud. The obelisk wall warps and distorts, creating new set of portals. Which portal do you cross? We are going to go to the green portal specifically, for which a smell of stagnant water comes out. The group crossed through their second obelisk, and as before found a more recent trail of the princess and Lord Hanshek. They remembered that the Queen of Silenthia, known for her great magical power, also disappeared a few years ago. Could the princess have inherited those powers? And is Lord Hanshek taking advantage of this? They have too many questions to turn back now. They must reach Lord Hanshek at all costs. In this area, they were not surprised to see that there was also an active obelisk on the horizon. This time, the group has a feeling that if they hurried, they might be able to catch up. Alright, it looks like we got ourselves an epic event going for us if we go to the main temple. As much as I hate not being able to complete at least, well, I guess we can't go to Malukah's thing anyways. So we're going to have to go to... Yeah, we're going to go to the temple access. And then we're going to go to the main temple and go from there. And then we'll go along... Yeah, so we're going to go to the main temple and see what that epic event is all about. But I digress. We're going to do some quick upgrades here, see if there's anything we want to upgrade, that is. Ballad of Conquest, I suppose, is a good one. Alright, we're either going to go with the Stanza 3 or Stanza 2. I personally prefer the Stanza 2 upgrade, so we'll go with that. Zek, specifically. We can't upgrade Black Death, unfortunately, so that is an issue. Well, annoying, but not an issue, I should say. Alright, we can go with Evocation, which increases mana immediately, or Evocation here, which is cheap and constant. We're going to go for the one that costs more. Endless Abyss, all monsters keep. Malukah, you have a Mass Dispel. We're going to upgrade that so we keep it. And items, for every Vitality charge you apply 1 Thorns. Yeah, it's fine. When you play a melee attack, gain 2 Fury. That is a really tempting card, considering we use a lot of Fury anyways. Advanced Handbook. Ooh, Darkened... Yeah, Dark and... I guess we give that to Zek. There you go. Pious Ring, nope. We'll get the Berserker Claws because the Fury is always nice. Heart of Thorns, absolutely not. Terror Ring. Yeah, that is really tempting. It's even more tempting than the Sharpness charge, actually. So let's actually get the Terror Ring. That's going to be better for Gustav. The Veteran Armor is actually going to be a lot better, so we'll get that for Gustav, I think. Yeah, Gustav, Veteran Armor, sounds about right. We'll keep the Crusader Helmet for Grukli. Alright. I don't think we need anything, but let's see what we have here for items. Okay. There's Demoralizing Shout. There is Infuriate. We'll grab that. Last Stand. Do we want it? Reveal 2 Defense? No. Reinforced Steel? Nah, we're good. Shield Slam? No. Siege Breaker? No. Stockade? Not really. Okay. 2 costs. Let's see. Don't need Bleed Out. Don't need... Well, I guess we'll grab Provoke. Alright. Any 1 cost that we want. There is Enrage, but we don't need it, to be honest. Okay. Alright. 0 cost. Nope. Gustav. Anything you want from 0 costs? Nope. There is Ambidextrous, but that is not a song card, so ignore that. We're probably going to get rid of Chant of Initiative at this point, I think. it is kind of useless for us, I think. As well as tune-up. Honestly, tune-up has not been helping me, I don't think. Chant of Initiative. Let's get rid of the Self-Ode of War. I honestly don't need it. We'd rather use the actual Ode of War. Let's get rid of the Sharpening Knife as well, because that's pretty useless. Okay, let's get rid of the Chant of Accuracy as well. I much prefer the Ballad of Conquest, which applies to everybody. Okay, Ballad of Conquest, Ballad of Evasion, Eternal Lullabies. We do not need Sweet Melody. Sweet Melody sucks. Song Quickness we keep. Celerity keep. Let's get rid of Tune-Up. Once we get a card for, let's get Conquest again. We're gonna get rid of Tune-Up then. There we go. And let us upgrade the Ballad of Conquest again. I'm gonna get 2 Ballads of Conquest here. Alright. That leaves Zek. Well, actually, let's see. Gustav, do you have anything else you want before I go? Nothing here in 4 plus. Nothing in 3, I do believe. Unless Healing Serenade... Well, I guess Healing Serenade works. Yeah, Healing Serenade. That's an AoE. Healing Serenade is basically an AoE heal for everybody else. Let's see, anything else before I go? Nope. 2 cost, anything gold that I want? Never-ending Story. It is always a good damage buffer, isn't it? Plus, it also applies Dark now, so... Yeah, we'll grab a Never-Ending Story. It applies, it repeats, so that's good. Vex and Crescendo... No, we're good. 1 cost, anything? I don't think there is, no. Okay. Let's upgrade Gustav's Never-Ending Story. We're going to keep it to... We're actually going to make it a stanza 3 here. That way we can apply 3 Insane on top of that. Healing Serenade is best used as a all-hero heal. So we'll do that. And in fact, we got another Vitalizing Serenade, so let's actually get rid of... Honestly, I think we get rid of the Vitalizing Serenades now. Or at least get rid of one. The one that is viable, so... That way we get at least a Healing Serenade. Oh wait, we can just upgrade it. I forgot about that. Healing Serenade's good. Alright. Zek, let's see, do you have anything you want? I've already got Endless Abyss, which is repeat 2 already. So I don't need another one, I think. Let's see, we've got Curse of Weakness. Do we have Curse of Weakness? No, we do not. Let's grab Curse of Weakness. We can grab Deep Darkness, which is best use applied on all monsters. So grab one of those. We don't need Noxious Eruption, but we can use Shadow Binding here, I suppose. It's a good staple. Any second level cards we want? I guess Evocation's options, but I'd rather save a little bit for Malukah, because she is also viable here. We could grab some Tome of Intellect, I suppose. Get all heroes shuffling 1 scroll of Intellect in. That would certainly help with card draw, I wouldn't lie. Yeah, let's get the Tome of Intellect and pass it on to everybody. Okay. Tome of Intellect, all heroes. Curse of Weakness, we're going to make that a 4-cost card, I think. Yeah, let's make it more powerful. Deep Darkness, we're going to make a 4-cost for all monsters. Shadow Binding, all monsters. We want to apply Dark as well. There we go. Now for Malukah. She is going to want... Let's see, there's Death Reach, which is a single target. We don't want that, I don't think. Mesmeric Mirage, nope. Pandemonium, all monsters. Unholy Storm, we've already got. We've just not been able to use it, to be honest. Honestly, I'm half tempted to change it to a 4-cost card to make it easier to cast. I might actually do that, to be honest. Let's grab Sanctuary. That's just a good staple for us. Let's see. Mind Twist, no. Mass Spell, no. Okay, Enervate, nope. Dark Outbreak is no. Profane is a single target, so not a chance. Temporal Chains is single monster, so no. Baptism. Here's an interesting one. If we upgrade Healing Rain to be Apply Wet, then it's only going to make our Bless even better. Especially if we do all heroes. But honestly, not going to grab it. Okay, let's see. Second slot, nothing. Tabula Rasa. That is basically a... To give you a rough idea, it's basically Mass Dispel. But yeah, hold on. Removes curses or those specified. If not specified, the oldest X curses, yeah. This is... It's okay if you know what you're doing with it. If you don't rely on a lot of buffs, that's the way to go. But really specify who you want to have neither buffs. Because otherwise, things just go awry. Alright, but otherwise, I guess another Meditate could work, honestly. I'd be happy for another. That's certainly another card draw and more mana, so... Yeah, might as well. Alright, we're gonna go with the... We're gonna go with the Meditate here, and we'll upgrade the other one to do the same. Because I'd prefer to have more mana for next turn than initial mana. Alright, with that, we can now get Sanctuary for free. We're going to change Unholy Storm back to its normal counterpart, where it doesn't double down. And do we need to remove anything first and foremost? Let's get rid of the Black Karmas, to be honest. We don't need those. Shadowmend, we will sell because we haven't been using it a lot. The Vitalize, we're absolutely keeping. Those just help immensely. Let's get rid of the Prayer Protection and the Prayer... We'll keep the Prayer of Healing, but the Prayer Protection is useless for us, to be honest. We more so rely on just high health pools at this point. Anything else that I want to get? Not really. Alright. And with that, I'm going to end it here. I think I've done rather well. I was unfortunately unable to get to Madness 3, technically. But hey, we did our best, and we tried to thrive through it, but alas, we can only do so much. But hey, we're doing really well on this run. It's Madness 4, and we're doing right. We're doing pretty good. Maybe next time we'll go Madness Tier 3 properly and, you know, get through that. But we'll have to see. But I digress. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see some stuff. Or see more... God, I tongue-tied myself. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can catch me 3 to 7 MST time. If you want to catch my streams, the best way to do so is to check me out at youtube.com, or not, twitch.com, twitch.tv/FYMyPawn. You can also check the About section in my YouTube channel to find a link to it, or a link to my Twitch channel. And you can also check the link down below in the description, which will lead you directly to the channel if you copy and paste into your browser. For those of you on YouTube, or those of you from Twitch, and those of you from YouTube from Twitch, welcome. Your support is always appreciated. The more support I have, the more content I give you guys. If you see in the bottom left corner of my screen, there is a follower count. Once that hits 50 and I get 3 concurrent viewers, which basically means constant watchers for my stream, I will be able to apply for affiliate status on Twitch, which should be able to get me monetized to some degree, which certainly would be appreciated. But it would also give you guys benefits in regards to, you know, channel points. It will give you a new VIP badge, that sort of thing. For those of you on YouTube, it's not so much beneficial, but hey, up to you guys. It really helps me out though. So the best way to support me is either subscribe or follows on Twitch are always appreciated, put simply. For those of you on Twitch who want to find my older videos, the best way to do so is to either search me up at youtube.com/FYMPawn. If you want to find me you can either go scroll down and you should be able to find a YouTube photo. If you click that, you should be able to direct yourself to YouTube directly. And if you want to find the other method, the best way to do so is to go into the VOD's description. If you scroll down to the bottom, you should see the link there. You just copy and paste that into your browser, and you should be directed there. So long as you copy the right stuff, because it's a bit buggy, but whatever. If you want to find my older videos, the best way to do so is on YouTube. It has everything since day one. And if you want to watch my newer stuff, the best way to do so is on Twitch, as it has 7 days worth of content for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.